Alright.
Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to D&D Lite. Anybody watching on Twitch or YouTube, how you guys doing today? My name is Graham, I am your DM, I am your master of game, and maybe we can just get a brief introduction of our players one more time for anybody who missed it, and there might be a few. Please, just jump on in.
What do you want us to do?
Yep, go ahead.
I'm Dylan. I play Drake the Barbarian. You want character descriptions or what?
I mean, whatever you feel you want to say or you don't want to say is totally cool.
I'm John. I'm the Baz. I'm a dwarf paladin. I'm just rolling a good paladin with Morden.
Is it Baz or Boz? I've always thought it was Boz.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Boz.
Yeah, Boz. It sounds much cooler. Come on, next two.
This isn't water, right?
All right.
It's not? Okay. Dwarves don't drink water, am I right?
Melissa, I play Lyric, the elf bard. I almost said night elf. Elf bard.
I'm Riek. I play Corbin, also an elf. I have a wolf named Snowy, and I shot Drake in the back in the first episode.
Yeah, almost got a team kill.
Alright, and, okay. Let's start it off. I am just gonna give, like, a... Whoa. Whoa.
What's up?
Whoa.
3 hours.
Whoa, echo.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, and... let's just see if we can just give a brief recap of what happened on the last show. Okay, on our first episode, for those of you who missed it, our group got together. They were hired by a dwarf named Roth. There's also a longer kind of synopsis slideshow right now on Twitch and YouTube. They basically set off to this area of the world known as the Wastelands, which is kind of a magic area that's scarred by some ancient battle that happened many, many years ago. They set off to this cave. Roth wanted them to clear out some kobolds because he believes there's some massive treasure hidden inside. At this point, our group basically slaughtered the kobolds, but a giant scorpion came out. It turned into a really epic battle. Our heroes were triumphant again. They went into the cave. They discovered some women and children kobolds there just huddled together scared. Our group did the merciful act and just let them live. They continued forward. They battled even more scorpions. Then they finally came to this kind of, I guess you could say it's a puzzle room. There was a bridge. The bridge had been cut. There was also a gong, which the group decided not to ring. They finally decided, hey, we're going to just go back to the wagon. But once they went outside, they found out that, oh man, I'm sorry to hear. There's a giant boulder actually in front of the cave entrance. That's basically where we left off. I would like to get to some housekeeping things. The time of the show, of course, we're going to try to start earlier. We didn't in our first show actually do critical hits and saves versus death, but I think we're going to include that in this show. So if you get a crit, I mean, it might have a critical effect on a mob, and if the mob crits you, it might have a critical effect on you. So we are going to be rolling saves versus death. There was some confusion about alignments as well. In the updated PDF file, I had like just a one-sentence description about alignments and what it takes to get bonus XP for the roleplay. So please take a look at that. I added a couple of special attacks because we did have a character who wanted to grab and throw and do things like that. So that's also included in there. And let me see. Lastly, I hate to say this, I did make a minor mistake on one of your guides, and actually it was just Corwin saying something that made me realize it was a mistake. Yeah, I know it says you have like one full water skin there, Corwin. Snowy actually drinks water too. So actually you are out of water because she drank the other one.
I had two.
Yeah, you drank one yesterday. Snowy drank the other one, so you're now out of water. And I didn't.
Damn you.
I didn't. Yeah, so you're at. The good news is here. You are 2 pounds lighter. You are absolutely 2 pounds lighter, right? But you are out of water.
That now.
So you can actually carry 2 pounds more. So you can actually carry 26 pounds, and you've only got the empty flasks on you. I do have to tell you about dehydration, though. If you go the whole day without water, you know, you will not get a good night's sleep at night, and you will begin taking penalties to your HP, to hit, damage, and movement speed. And after about 3 to 4 days, I think it's 3 days. Yeah, your HP will actually drop to 0 because you will just die of dehydration. So I just want to let you know that. Okay, we are gonna just fast track our story just a little bit. We are gonna say that all of you went to bed last night, all got a good night's sleep. You all slept through the night. You all regained 2 HP. And your casters regain mana. So we're going to just do a quick little mana.
How much mana?
You gain it all, dude. You gain it all.
Oh, all mana? Okay.
Absolutely. So right now with the new stats, I have Drake at 9 HP. I have Corwin at 9 HP. I have Lyric at 12 and Boz at 17. Lyric, of course, you have 8 mana. And Boz, you have 11. So
I have 10.
Oh, you only have 10 mana? Oh, well, thank you for being honest, dude. I would have totally given you another one. Your HP is at 9, Corwin, currently. You're currently at 9 HP.
Alright.
And
as soon as I wake up...
Oh, hold on. You wake up in the morning. Drake's Sunrod has also gone out. It only lasted 4 hours. So you all wake up in total darkness, smelling of the piss and shit in the cave.
Two things.
And also the rotting bug guts which are covering you.
Okay. First of all, we had patrols going last session.
That's also one thing I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, I know like last time we went on for like 4.5 hours or something like that, and I said it was going to be a 2-hour session. I did say we were going to stop. I mean, if you want to go back in time and erase the HP that people have gotten and possibly be woken up in the middle of the night and not gain mana, we can do that, but I would just like to get forward with the story.
Okay. Alright, I was going to say, Boz and Lyric got full sleep, so we got our mana back, but we were going to have Drake and Corin take half shifts. So
Both of them would lose 2 HP, and more importantly, I would have to roll for Lyric's Nightmare, which means that you probably wouldn't sleep through the night. So if that's really what you want to do, Boz, we can do that. But
alright, I'm just saying.
But I mean, it would be to your detriment at this point.
Anything happening when we wake up?
You are waking up in the smell of piss and shit and bug guts, and you are waking up in total darkness. Not even the elves or yourself as a dwarf can see a dang thing. I think, Drake, if you look on your sheet, you do have 1 Sunrod left. Just want to point that out. And Drake, you also have all those potions too. You have a potion of dark vision, featherfall, spider climb, speak with animals, and Boz, you still have the water walking and water breathing potion that you got from Roth earlier.
Alright, so I'm gonna wake up. Go ahead.
We're all awake, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, I can create Graham. The special abilities don't use any mana, right?
Absolutely. Your cantrips are absolutely free. I think Bard has a bunch.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights, which will create torches and other lights.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna create a torch. You're just gonna basically create like a little fire with your hand. You need actually an actual torch to actually light.
See a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. You create a
Does
little.
anybody have a torch
It's almost
on
like a lighter. You basically just shoot, and they're just like this fire in your hands, and it illuminates a little area. And the elves and also Boz can actually see quite a bit. Drake, you can't still see too much. I mean, you don't have low light vision. You're just a human.
We could go and get some wood from that fence where the scorpions were.
I actually want to bring up. I think we should build a very, very small light from a little bit of fire, but I think we need to dig ourselves out. I don't want to go farther in this cave. We're low on water. We only have so much rations.
Digging out would take a day, and we might not even be able to push the boulder aside.
If we go farther in this cave and find out that we can't get anywhere, then that's just gonna screw us over more. We get to the end of the cave. Yeah, we get to the end of the cave and there's no exit.
All right, that's fine.
Hold on, I would like to say something again. I know, like maybe I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but I know there were a couple different scenarios I wanted to go over because there were some. Well, I'm not gonna do any take backs. Like if you decide to do an action, right? Just say you're gonna do it, and if there's something majorly wrong with it, I'll let you know. But not like a big what if scenario like this, that, and the other. And if something happens that you didn't expect to happen, you can't say, "Oh no, I didn't do that." It's at that point it's pretty much too late. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's take ourselves out. That's the safe route.
I believe we rolled on moving that boulder. Yeah, we moved on moving that boulder last time. And I mean, you guys failed to roll the boulder.
No. We did make it because we had Snowy help out.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
I'm
didn't
sorry,
make it
no.
twice, but we said let's roll for fun. We didn't actually roll.
Well, we could have made it with Snowy's roll. That's the part of it. With all of us pushing, we could make it.
Unless Snowy's wouldn't count.
I'm sorry, Snowy's does not count. She cannot roll the boulder with her nose or something, or push with her nose. That's just not gonna happen. I love Snowy, but no.
Yeah, you better.
Then I say let's push through this. I guess we're getting up. I'm gonna say let's keep going. If we obviously, Graham, I'm gonna put this to you as off chat real quick. You're pushing us forward, pushing forward because you don't want us to push through this boulder. I got it.
I don't want to push it anyways.
John, the thing is, if it takes 12 grown men to do something, and you're asking me for 4 people to do it, there's a limit. They're like these things where I have to say, no. I mean, I know you guys are heroic and you're superheroes, and you've got capes on and a magic hammer like Thor, but it's just not gonna happen.
We're going forward. Got it.
Jake,
all right.
You had a hope, right?
Go ahead,
Jake.
Who's gonna say what they need to say?
Before we do this boulder thing, should we test to see if the water over there is drinkable?
We're not going to do the boulder thing. We're just going to
doing the boulder.
push on. But yeah, I was gonna say we should try to fill up the water skins from the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, if you have a rope, we can tie water skins around it and stuff.
I think we should push on to the water and just try to make it through this cave.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Since we're not strong enough to push this boulder.
I turn to Boz and say, I'm still feeling a little sore.
I got you guys. I'm gonna heal Boz and Drake and Corin.
Wait, Corin, how are you feeling?
What's your max health, Corin?
In character,
16.
how are you feeling, Corin?
Half that.
He is currently at 9 of 16. And
I'm gonna heal it.
You're healing Corwin?
Corin, I'm healing Drake first.
Absolutely.
And then Corin.
Yeah, you got to tell me that beforehand. Right. But okay, absolutely, Drake.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Drake. You go over to 18. Corwin, you absolutely go up to 13. Not a problem, dude. And you are down 4 mana, Boz, so you're down to 6.
6.
Absolutely.
No problem. Young man.
Absolutely. And so, what have we decided to do?
I could light another sun rod, or we could try to make a torch.
I speak up and say, let's push forward a little bit and try to burn that wood a little bit. Let's save the sun rod just in case.
Okay, so you're trying to just go and have what? Lyric guide you with the dancing lights back to the scorpion pen through the.
I'm gonna say Corin, or actually Drake, put your arm on my shoulder. you stand next to me and we'll go
All right.
together. Just
Okay.
follow along next to me.
I kind of just hold on to the back of
Okay.
Boz.
Yeah, you hold him tight. You know, you wrap your arms around his waist.
Yeah.
You know, you
yeah.
get
Gotta
snuggle up.
You can't
See,
even
it's
read
like
my right
it's
way.
like a
We have
perfect
on those
spoon
shoulders.
right here. You know, you have Boz about 5 foot tall and Big Drake. You know, about like 6'4". They fit like perfectly
Hey, it works.
together. You know,
All right,
he's just
so
hugging him
we get
close,
to the-
snuggling up.
We get to the scorpion case. What's going on? Can we tear some of this off? Because
You
Lyric,
just
is
gonna
that
use
fire
your
you're
weapons?
using, or is it light?
Oh, dude,
Is
it's
that light or fire?
it's. Oh yeah.
It's fire.
It's fire.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just.
I mean, I
tear
can
off
create
the-
light or fire, but this is fire.
Can you do that again?
My
Can we light
dagger.
some? Can we light some wood on fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, let's light some wood. So here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my dagger and pull off just like a 2x4.
Yeah, we want to break up this thing a little bit there.
Absolutely.
I just want to see if it'll light and how quickly it'll burn first.
Absolutely. You
So
light
I
it up.
pull off
baby.
a little 2x4 and hand it over to Lyric. Kind of hold it out
Okay,
to her.
so we light. I light it up.
Absolutely.
Catch
You
fire.
light it up. And what, you just like tie it
Okay.
together like a makeshift torch with a little bit of your rope, Drake, or what do you do?
No, just hold the bottom of it.
Oh, you just hold the bottom of it? Like you don't use any
Yeah.
of your tinder or something to actually make a torch?
Nope.
Okay, you're just
Yeah, we'll just see
okay.
if
This
it
is a very
catches.
dim light. Like if you ever lit in like a
We don't
2x4 on
need
fire.
much, man. We're
Well,
gonna-
Drake
okay,
Drake
this is
probably
what I wanna-
does.
this is
Drake
what I
probably
wanna-
needs a little
I
bit
want
more
to
than
break
that.
off.
What if we're in a cave that's filled with poo? So we can take the thing, stir it in
Wanna
some
light
poo
the
that's
guano?
flammable, and
Yeah,
fire.
why not? I like the
There's
guano.
Okay. Okay. Now it's gonna
Use our
smell
resources.
really rank because now it's
Well,
flaming
at least we
poo.
can see.
It's not just
I only have
regular
some
shit
burn
now.
that
We are talking about flaming shit. Okay, so you light some of the cobalt guano on fire, and,
It's
and
so
you light it up, and
temporary anyway, so
it
let's-
makes smoke. It's like,
Lyric.
ugh.
All right,
It
Lyric.
doesn't burn that
Lyric,
good.
how are you feeling? Are you feeling good though?
Just kind of recoil from the stench at first.
So I mean, let's just proceed into the gong area.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna get to this gong area. We're gonna
It's a
get
little bit of a bigger space, so it's a little more open.
Absolutely. Okay, and I have my
All right.
little rough drawing here. This is about what you can see with the torch. I mean, you saw last time because Boz was very clever and threw a sun rod over what's on the other end of this thing. So
Yeah, we can just use memory.
yeah, I
Mhm.
mean that's the
Yep.
thing.
We got a general idea. I remember there
First
was.
of all, let's fill up your water skin before we see if the water skin.
Well, no. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'd like to do this. Drake, you're our strongest man. So
Yeah.
I'd like to lower you down with the rope.
I have the best idea ever. We should let Drake drink our spider potion and then carry us all to the other side and fill up the water skins.
I was
Well,
thinking we could try to make some sort of zip line.
There's a door on the other. Well, to get a zip line, you have to go to the other side.
I have a grappling hook, and
Drink the spider potion and
first of
carry
all, I was
us.
thinking I could try to hook the grappling hook on the bridge and then pull that up and try to fix the bridge.
No. We could do a grappling hook to the other side, but
Or
Spider
we
potion.
could just ring the gong. I mean,
all right. Let's. I'm gonna
let's
just.
just
I'm just gonna just.
Well,
I'm gonna
remember-
Turn around. No. I'm just gonna turn around and take my warhammer and just smash it against the gong. See what happens.
yeah. Let's just. I mean, why not?
And
I have my sword out.
okay,
I'm ready.
let's stop and think about this. There were
No,
ripples
I already
of water.
smashed. I already
There's
smashed.
Oh
something
no,
about
no,
it.
yeah. I mean, holy cow! Holy!
Some
Oh
I
my
start
God,
backing
man.
Away
Oh my
towards-
God!
I start backing away towards the entrance to the.
Yeah.
I'm jumping in the pool.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
kidding.
He rang the gong. He rang the gong right here, dude. Okay. I don't know what else to say,
I'm
but
ready. I'm ready to back off.
absolutely,
if something
dude.
Pops up.
Yeah, same here. I'm headed towards the entrance.
You're headed towards the
gonna-
entrance.
I'm gonna stand on the edge. I'm just
Well, I'm
I'm
headed
just-
towards the entrance to this room.
Okay. Well,
Can I have the
okay.
spider
And
potion?
about now, you see a stirring down in the pool below. You can't see it very well. There's not really a lot of light.
Yeah.
Rising up from the depths is a giant, and I mean gargantuan size, sea monster. And you're not even sure how it has gotten there. What a pool of water is actually doing in the middle of a barren desert. You don't know what the fuck could have brought this shit here. But out it comes with 6 huge, massive tentacles, 6 eyeballs in the top of its head, and a row of teeth, almost like a circular saw. And now I think
Alright.
it's time we roll for initiative.
Let's nope out of here.
Damn dwarf.
He rolled it, dude.
Well, it can't follow us through the little hole.
What's our initiative?
It's gonna be D10. Just someone in party roll a D10. It doesn't actually matter who.
Alright. Oh, there we go.
Just... And let me just hold on one sec. And let's see. Absolutely. You guys go first. No doubt.
Alright, guys. Let's not try to do this.
I say
Okay, hey, welcome everybody. We're back. Sorry about the technical problems. If you're watching out there on YouTube or whatever. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, it'd be like instantaneous. Yeah, we're having a little bit of internet problems here with the stream. Sorry about that. Okay, let's just jump right back into it. I mean, if you missed it, out from the pool came a giant sea creature with 6 tentacles, 6 eyes, and a row of teeth. Because Boz just decided, what the fuck, let me hit this gong here.
Why
I
not?
might as well.
okay.
You guys won the initiative, and I'm asking right now, we saw people saying they were backing up. Are you turning around and running full speed? Or are you just backing up slow?
Well,
What
okay.
the fuck is
Here's
this?
I got it. How big is this thing? Like, can we get to the entrance?
You see, the cave is actually quite long. So, I mean, and I told you it was a winding path and all that stuff. And you have to go
How
through the
big?
cave.
How big is this platform? That's what we're trying to get on.
The platform? It's not too
Yeah,
big. It's more like a balcony kind of area.
Okay, well that's
Let
what
me
we're trying to
just-
get off.
Oh, yeah, and run back into the cave?
Yeah,
Just
we're
back,
just
back
trying
into,
to
like,
get
the
to the
cave
entrance.
Out
area.
the door.
I want Corin and Lyric. They're gonna be in the back, and then you're gonna have Drake
Okay.
and I in the front.
Okay, so basically, let me just continue the cave here. Okay, so basically, inside this cave area right here, you want to put Lyric and Corwin, and you two guys, Mr. Boz,
We're kind of no.
And
we're
Drake
we're
out
in
here.
the cave too.
We're
We're in the cave too.
You're
just
in the
kinda
cave
more
too?
in front. We're in front of them, but we're in the
Yeah.
cave.
okay, so that is basically your entire action, or?
I already said
Uh,
that I was backing up before, as soon as he hit that gong. So
Absolutely.
I'm holding my action, and if the tentacle comes up to grab me, I like to swing at it.
Absolutely, you can do that. Not a problem, my friend.
Same here.
Okay,
If the tentacle
So
tries to grab
is-
us in a hostile action, then I'm gonna swing.
absolutely. We got 2 hold
Actually,
actions. Anybody
I'm
else?
I'm gonna take that back. If it tries to grab me, I'm gonna wait and see what it does. Just
Where
see
am
what
I
happens.
again? Here?
Yeah,
If
you're.
it's
Yeah,
aggressive,
you're.
if it's a
we're almost like where the door jam would be. We're just kind of out that way.
Okay, so let me just. Okay, so you guys are really just kind of like back into here. All 4 of you guys are like right into here, and there's no one out here.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. That's
Yeah,
your turn.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put on my go.
Oh, you pull out your bow? Don't worry, it's already strong. So, okay, well, absolutely. The tentacles are actually 30 friggin' feet long. So, it actually lashes out at you with all 6 tentacles.
Wait. I thought this thing was more than 50 feet high.
It's huge, dude. I mean, it's literally,
No.
like you rang the gong, so this thing is like about up to here, like so, and then the 6 tentacles are like fucking huge, coming out like this.
Okay.
So it has more than enough reach to get to you. So here we go.
Okay. No,
Let's start rolling.
Can I make the drawing?
Okay.
Yeah. What does it do? What does it do?
Absolutely. It lashes out with all 6 tentacles. And let me see. First tentacle.
Okay.
Don't want you to attack the
Immediately-
tentacles as they come.
You did say you were going to hold action, so absolutely. If a tentacle is coming towards you, absolutely, you get to attack it. Sound fair?
And Drake and Boz are in front, not and then Warren and Larry are behind
The
us.
tentacles are 30 feet long, and it's not 30 feet to the back of that cave. That's a small balcony. Those tentacles can reach anybody.
Yeah, but
They would
have
literally
go
have to be
past-
way back there in order for that not to happen.
but they'd have to go past myself and Drake in order to hit Lyric and Warren.
You're basically saying
So
you want an attack of opportunity on the tentacle as it's passing you?
If they pass us, yeah. I mean, if you get a tentacle going past me, I'm not just gonna go, oh well, bye.
Bye, tentacle.
I mean,
Absolutely.
and if it's going over a head, I expect I'd be able to turn around and hit it when it tries to latch onto them.
Absolutely. Then that's exactly what's going to happen. Totally makes sense. And let's go ahead and find out. The first one absolutely swings at Drake. Drake, you want to take a swing at the tentacle? You said you held action.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you use Reckless Abandon or no?
No, I'm just gonna use normal.
Absolutely.
Keep
Go
my
ahead.
AC.
D20 plus 7. 23. Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. That is a hit. That is actually, I think, a crit. So go
Nice.
ahead and roll.
Roll the crit.
Absolutely. Go
Are
ahead.
you gonna
Roll
roll
the
it or you
crit.
want me to?
So that's going to be
You want
2d10. 2d10 plus 7. No, 2d12. 2d12 faithfully.
You're not doing the crit table?
Well, we're going to do damage first. If something dies via damage, we're not going to...
Alright, there. Bad tentacles.
Absolutely. And let's find out. You said you hit it already in the tentacle. Let's find out how severe it was. And it wasn't that severe at all. No critical effects. Alright, and now the tentacle actually attacks you, Drake. It's tentacle number 1. And it completely and totally fails to hit you. Absolutely.
Yay.
Second tentacle. I believe... No. There we go. And I believe the second tentacle lashes out at Boz. Boz, you also said you held action, so go ahead. D20 plus 1. No, that does not do it. And the tentacle grabs at you. Nope, doesn't get you. Alright. Next tentacle. Absolutely, Mr. Drake again. You can only hold action one time, Drake. Only
Yeah, I
one
know.
time. Alright? Totally fails to hit you. And let's go again. Okay. Well, the tentacle lashes out. And it actually goes for Snowy. Yep, she is a valid
Okay.
target
Who gets
as
the
well. So,
Who gets the opportunity attacks?
that's
Does
the
it go
thing.
in
We really
between
didn't
us?
determine where
Yeah,
she was.
right.
We don't know if she's standing up with Drake or Boz, or I'm going to
She'd
assume
be
she's
with
standing
Corwin.
next to Corwin.
Yeah.
Alright,
So-
Because she always is.
Absolutely. Let's see. That's going to be Mr. Boz, who's going to be able to take an opportunity attack there. That's
gonna hit it.
That's not going to do it. Absolutely. And
about
we're going to
me?
see if it attacks Snowy.
You have a bow. No
What's
opportunity for
Snowy's
bow.
AC?
14.
14. I do not believe that's gonna do it. Yep. No, that actually
Got
does
lucky.
not do it. That's the fourth one.
Nice.
Okay, fifth one goes
after.
after. Wow, it goes after Snowy again. I
So
think
the
you can only
opportunity
get
attack
one
is-
attack of opportunity there, boss.
But someone else might be able to get it, but
It does not hit Snowy again either. And
Wait,
the
what if
last
the tentacle went a different route? Because the one tentacle is going the one direction, the tentacle can't be in the same space as the other tentacle.
Actually, the two tentacles, there are 3 on one side here. Let me just see if I can draw this here. There are like 3 on one side, and there are 3 on the other.
Okay.
Not a very exact
That's fine.
drawing, I know. I apologize. It's definitely not the scale. Okay?
Yep.
And I think that one missed Snowy as well. And I think we're on the last tentacle.
Yep.
Absolutely. This one does attack Mr. Boz.
Okay.
And your AC is what, 18, Boz?
Yeah.
Nope, it cannot grab a hold of you either. Party's turn.
Alright.
Alright, are the tentacles still by us?
I mean, they're flailing around in the air. They reach, grab in, and then they pull out. They're basically like flailing around. What you can do is you can definitely take a swipe at a tentacle as it's like passing by,
Okay,
if that's what you want to do.
I'm thinking.
Don't think too long. This is the middle of combat. You have to be able to say,
Well, does someone else want to go?
Alright, I got a question for you. How close is the creature to me? How many yards?
how close is the creature to you? It's like, it's actually not that close. I mean, the tentacles are definitely flying
How
around.
many yards? How many yards?
I
I
mean,
need yards.
in terms of yards, I mean, I would guess it's maybe, I would put it more in terms of feet. I would say it's basically 10 feet, 12 feet, maybe from the platform to the thing here.
I'm gonna shoot it.
How about how far from
Okay,
me?
Corwin rolled a hit. He already said he shoots, dude. So
Yeah, no,
D20
yeah,
plus
but I-
5 for Corwin. Absolutely,
Mike
that's a
said-
hit. Just a hit. D10 plus 5.
So we want revenge on the tentacle.
Absolutely, you hit it and the arrow just sinks in and it's a good solid hit. Anyone else?
How,
Snowy.
how far is it from me?
How far is it from you? I mean, you said you're in the doorway. Say the balcony
Yeah.
is about 10 feet there, and there's another 12 feet, I guess, about. I don't know. No,
Okay, so
no, the
22
balcony's
feet.
not that big. It's like 8 feet. Say it's 20 feet total. So
20
it's
feet.
about
Okay, so-
like
okay, that's
6
all I need.
yards.
That's what I. Yeah, that's what I needed to know.
And Snowy bite it.
I mean, she could I will let Snowy jump at a tentacle if you want. Like, when it's passing by, I will let Snowy come out and just and see if she can leap and jump and bite. Take like a bite out of the tentacle if you want. Sound good?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. D20 plus 3? 9. That's not going to do it. Anybody else?
No, he rolled the
No,
the
that's the
d20.
damage.
It's 19, and damage is
19.
9.
Oh, that was Snowy? Absolutely.
Yep.
That is a hit.
Alright, I'm gonna detect evil then. And I want to see if this creature's evil good.
Alert! It's evil!
Absolutely.
It's attacking us.
You detect the auras around you, and absolutely. You first, of course, you detect the aura of good around Drake, and you detect the presence of evil around the creature. Absolutely. It's tentacles,
What
everything.
about for lyric and foreign?
You detect nothing.
I don't take any. No, oh, okay, I got you.
You do not sense anything from either of them.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, that's your turn. Lyric, Drake, what do you want to do?
I want to take a shot.
Okay, Lyric, go ahead. Fire away. D20 plus 3. 5 doesn't do it. It just sails. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think you've got like Boz and Drake in front of you, so there's a chance you actually hit one of them when you're shooting.
It's not
Well, you didn't
critical
say
fail,
that
though.
before I shot, so.
Yeah, you
Nope.
didn't say that.
Well, it's always implied there are people right in front of you. If you're shooting in the melee, there's always
You
the
didn't
chance
say
you
it.
shoot somebody.
Hey, we're being very specific here. You didn't seriously
Boz
get a
is
call
5
that
foot.
beforehand.
It didn't hit him
Boz
any.
is 5 foot and I'm 5'6".
And you're shooting directly at the creature? Yeah, but Drake is also like 6'5" or some shit. So if you're shooting into melee and they're trying to hack at this thing, there's always a chance you miss and you hit them.
Okay.
Okay? Drake, your turn, boss.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, you're gonna swipe at a tentacle? Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely, that is a critical.
Alright, so
Absolutely
2d12?
Yep, 2d12 plus what? You use Reckless Abandon too?
9.
Absolutely, go ahead.
30.
Absolutely hit the thing for 30 damage. It sinks in and it is a huge hit, and now I actually need to roll for death on this thing. Holy shit.
Yes.
Let's see if it can do it.
Wait, was that a crit? 20 is a crit?
Yeah, that is a crit. And yeah,
So it's got 10
absolutely.
AC.
Let him talk.
No. That's not the way it goes. Okay, well, yep, absolutely. And you said you hit it on the arm. It fails to save versus death, so let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, it does. I know. No, not so nice for it. No, not at all, my friend. Not at all.
I know, nice for us though.
Yeah, I hear that. Let's see what happens. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. My god, yep, absolutely. Drake, you actually cut off the tip of this tentacle. You don't cut off the whole dang thing and chop it away, but you actually slice off like part of this tentacle and just it chops off like the tip, the end bit of it, and it just you see it like fall into the water. And you basically chopped it off. And you just see the tentacle just like oozing around, and you just see like blood gushing out of this tentacle. It's like waving around, and then you hear the creature like go, "Arr!" almost like yell and scream in pain. And I think that's it for the group, right?
I'll just roar.
You roar? Give us your roar. Come on, role play the roar. Let's hear it. Come on, where is that barbarian roar?
Like.
Oh, dude. I can't give you bonus XP for that. You got too bad. Alright, here we go. And it looks like the first tentacle here goes after Mr. Boz. Let's see what it can do. And it criticals Boz. Actually,
can I dodge?
I think it double criticals Boz.
Double critical?
It double criticals you. So, yes.
Okay.
So, go ahead and roll your dodge, block, parry. You cannot parry. I mean, and I'm probably going to say you can't block a giant fucking tentacle.
I think you could block.
I don't think you can block, dude. Block a giant fucking tentacle? It was a fail anyway.
Alright, whatever.
So, at this point, that tentacle wraps itself around Boz. And then it begins to squeeze. Boz, you take... Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. You actually, the tentacle squeezes on you with this double crit, and you take 16 damage.
Alright.
You go all the way down to 1. And Boz now is just like kind of waving up in the air like this as the tentacle has him. Wow.
That's fine.
Shit. Okay, the second tentacle goes. And this tentacle... Oh, shit. This tentacle actually goes after Boz again.
How can two tentacles...
how can two
Wait a
tentacles...
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, Boz.
How can two
Oh my
Boz
god,
should
we
be
forgot!
out of the-
We forgot to roll for your death. Do a saving throw versus death. So, D20. It's a good thing you remembered that. That's good. 10. What's your save versus death, Boz?
10. No, 9.
Oh, well, you pass. You pass, so there are no critical effects from that. There are no critical effects from that at all. So, yep, absolutely. Yeah, actually it can, because the other tentacle has you, and then the other one just goes to latch on to
You
him
tell
as
me,
well.
okay, this big-ass creature, and its tentacles are what, like 2 feet?
30 feet.
30 feet long,
we only-
bro. It's like
How wide are these tentacles?
So that
Like 2 feet wide?
I mean,
They have to be half of the length. It would have to be 10 to 15
I mean,
feet
it's
wide.
got
There's
you
no
like
way.
this, and then all of a
Unless
sudden, here comes another tentacle, and the other tentacle like tries to wrap around you as well.
But
Yeah,
how? How would it wrap around me?
What do you mean? It's got one tentacle
would it-
wrapped around you. Say wrapped
No, no,
around your
but how
waist,
wide-
and the
how
other
wide
one
is-
is coming for you.
How wide are these tentacles? You telling me they're Lyric said it. They're 30 feet
They're
long.
pretty-
They
they're-
have to be at least like 5 feet wide.
It couldn't wrap around
5
it. It's also
feet wide? I don't know if they're that wide. I would say they're about. I mean, the thing is, they start out really fat and then get to really slim. So it's only the tip that kind of has you wrapped up. I would say it's about like so big. Like, you know, it's not like so big. It's like about so big. So the second one goes
alright,
for
whatever.
boss.
Whatever.
Absolutely, boss. And let's see if it hits you. And it totally
Oh, I got a
misses you.
minus. No, you take the minus AC then? I can't.
What? No, I
Shield
mean
doesn't
it
count?
doesn't hit you. It totally misses you. You don't
Alright,
take a minus to
whatever.
AC. No, there's no minus here. Okay,
Alright.
let me see. The next tentacle. This is tentacle number 3. Let me see. I think that one actually goes after Corwin.
Alright, can you get an opportunity attack?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
And I'm still.
You're standing there, and Boz got lifted up, so you're like kind of in front of both Lyric and Corwin. So absolutely.
Hit me.
Oh yeah, you absolutely hit the fucking tentacle, dude. It's just a hit though. Holy shit, you do 21 damage. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you hit it. And then, I mean, Corwin, what's your AC at?
15.
I'm sorry to tell you, this tentacle actually double crits you.
Lovely.
Save versus death. And let me roll for damage.
We will hold.
Go ahead, say.
What do I roll?
Let me see. What is your save versus death, Corwin? You've got to roll 10 or higher on a d20. Save versus death. Let me roll for your damage. Just roll a flat d20. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. You absolutely save versus death, but I don't think it matters. You also take 16 damage. So Corwin, you are now at -3.
Lovely.
Okay, I think that is 3 tentacles. We've got 2 tentacles left. The one that was injured and cut off by Drake can no longer attack. So, okay, let's see who else gets it.
Let Snow we get a attack of opportunity.
You want Snowy with the attack of opportunity as well? I mean, Drake already took one, so I mean, you want a second attack
You
of
can get
opportunity?
multiple attack. You can get multiple attacks of opportunities.
Alright, I mean, it is right next to you. All right, go ahead. Snowy gets an attack of opportunity. Go ahead. That doesn't do it. She leaps into the air and tries to grab hold of this tentacle, and no. And Corwin, you are unfortunately unconscious, like being dragged up in the air by this tentacle, being lifted into the air. Okay, and let me see. What else? Oh yeah. See who it hits next.
Wait.
And actually,
Didn't Drake's attack of opportunity cut off the tentacle that hit me?
no, that tentacle didn't grab you. It was another one, dude. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Wait,
this next
what?
one actually goes after Snowy. So Drake, if you want to take an attack of opportunity, the tentacle going after Snowy, because you said you're standing in front, I will allow that.
15.
That's not going to do it, dude. It's not going to do it. Absolutely, it hits after Snowy. And you said her AC was, what, 14? It actually hits Snowy. It's just a hit, though. Yep, so Snowy gets wrapped around by this tentacle. And now it's Snowy, Boz, and Corwin being up with this tentacle up in the air. But Corwin is unconscious. He is actually bleeding out. So Snowy takes 7 damage. That was just a hit. And she had, what, 12 life? 13 HP.
Uh-huh.
So she takes 7. So she's down to like 6, and you see her. She's just going in the air. You know, she's like frantic. She doesn't know exactly what to do at this point. I believe that was the 4th tentacle. So there's one more.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Shit. That was really unexpected. This tentacle actually goes after Corwin again, who's already unconscious.
How?
He's unconscious, but he's being held just like it went after Boz.
Why would he beat me in his hand and be like...
Dude, I have to obey the dice, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know I love you, man. For real. I mean, it's the way it goes. Alright, you ready? Alright, here it comes. Oh my fucking god.
I died.
What's your AC at, Corwin?
Just told you. 15.
15? Yeah, this is gonna critical.
Oh.
Go ahead and save versus death. Roll another d20. 10 or higher.
I'm unconscious.
You still get your save versus death. I'm not gonna deny you a save versus death.
Ouch.
This. Oh, you fail your save as well. Oh man, roll. Let me just roll your damage at least right now, because I don't know. I don't know, man.
Well, this might kill him right here.
Yeah, there's no point in rolling your save, dude. I'm sorry. This is a real blow, dude. I'm sorry, Corwin has died.
Mm-hmm.
There's, dude, I even feel like stopping the battle music. I'm so sorry. Yeah. He was a -3, and then he took 11 damage. He's died.
Okay.
I can't. I feel awful about it here.
Okay. So goes down next.
Corwin, you died a hero, you know. You didn't get to ring the gong, but, you know, I feel bad. I mean, here, for shits and giggles, you want to roll just a d6 to find out what happened to you with the tentacle?
Probably getting raped from behind. Oh wait.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just d6. 4. Yeah, so the tentacle actually went for your chest, and then roll a d10 to find out exactly what happened.
Coup de grace.
Oh yeah, it basically wrapped itself around your chest, and then all of you basically hear this violent crushing sound as his ribs are
They
like...
pull me in two.
Yeah,
like...
basically crushed. And Corwin unfortunately dies.
Okay.
Listen
I just roll and see.
I mean, I'm so sorry, man. I want to let you know it's nothing personal to roll a dice. That's it for me on my turn, so it's you guys.
Alright.
I told you guys when I started, I don't DM hack, I don't fix the rolls or nothing, because there's no way I would have loved to see Corwin. I mean, oh god, I love his character, you know.
No.
Loved.
I love his character.
Phantoms.
I'm so sorry. Okay, you rolled what, Drake? It's your guy's turn.
Oh, I was just checking something.
How close am I to the 2 tentacles around Corin? There's 2 around him right now. So how close?
Actually, I don't think they're around it. I think Corwin's description is accurate. I think they literally ripped him to pieces. I think literally the 2 tentacles did a pretzel.
No, you said they crushed him. No, you said they crushed him. You got to go with what you said.
Well, it was what Corwin said. And he rolled his thing, roll versus death, and everything else. That's what he said.
Whatever. All right.
All right. No. I mean, if you want it to be what I said,
fine.
It'll be what I said. But Corwin explained his death scene. I give him that right.
Then I guess I will just take. Can I get to my water, or no? My cursed water, or no?
You want the holy water or the
Oh, the holy water. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get to it. It's right on your belt. You can just like reach around. And you grab a hold of
Okay,
it.
I wanna smash this against this creature's. It's wrapped around me, so I don't think I can miss.
No. That's
I don't know
what you could do. Instead of smashing it and going through a roll to hit and everything, is just uncork the bottle and pour it right on it, and that's an auto hit.
Okay, well, if I miss, do I drop the bottle if I miss, or?
No. It's an if you uncork the bottle and just pour the water on it, it's an auto hit, and you just roll damage.
Yeah, but I don't get any glass damage.
No, you don't. But the thing is, if you're like holding this glass in the air and you're waving around with this tentacle, I mean, and you throw it, there is a chance it just bounces off the
I'm not
tentacle.
throwing it. I'm not throwing it. I'm just taking it and smashing it with my hand. I'll take the damage on top of it, but I want to smash it with my hand.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna take 1d4 if you do that.
I wouldn't do it. It's too much of a risk.
I mean, if you
I'm
want to
gonna
take
heal from the water. That's why I'm not worried about it, because I'm gonna heal from the water. And it's gonna take damage.
I mean, you basically want to. I mean, it sounds like you're basically using holy water twice. Like, I mean, you want to smash it against yourself and smash it against a creature at the same time.
I'm not using it. I'm not.
It's gonna have to be one or the other.
The water's touching my skin, and the water's touching its skin. It's burning it while also doing damage to it, while also healing it.
I would have to half it, dude. I mean, because I mean, you're using the
I'll
water
take the
twice. You're using the water twice. Because you want to hit, you want half of it to hit you, and then half of it to hit the creature. And I prefer we just go one way or the other. Not like, because basically you're trying to use the potion, you're using it twice. I mean, I'd prefer you go one way or the other. You either hit the creature, or you drink it yourself, or pour it on yourself, or something like that. Rather than we go split and say, okay, it's 1d4 here plus this, and it's 1d4 there plus this. It's just...
Okay, is this one of the ones that are bleeding? Is this one of the ones that are bleeding or no?
I don't believe so. The one that attacked you, no.
So the other three are bleeding then. Mine's not. That means I'm dead. Alright, I want to look for the one that's the weakest, and I'm going to get shot.
You're gonna let it's gonna be -2 to hit if you're actually going for a particular tentacle. As opposed to...
I'm aiming at any of the other three. I'm throwing at any of the other three tentacles.
If you aim, I mean, you could also just throw it at the creature itself, which is a lot bigger, and not take a penalty. You know, you don't have to throw it at a tentacle.
Do I get a bonus to hit them?
For throwing
Because
it?
it's so big?
No, Paladin doesn't get a
because
bonus
it's so...
on ranged weapon because you're using it as a ranged. Paladin only gets a bonus to melee.
But no, but because the creature's so large. I mean, you're saying this thing is. I mean, it's going all the way down
the thing
to the water.
is,
So...
this is the thing, Boz. You're moving through the air like this, right? The creature's not just totally stationary like it is in the picture. It's swaying back and forth. So you want to like while you're swaying, like there's a chance, yeah, the thing slips out of your hand. There's a chance it doesn't hit the creature. Yeah,
I'm just gonna smash it against the thing and take half. That's fine.
Seriously?
And hopefully it'll heal me enough. Yep. Because I'm stuck in this position anyway. So.
I'd prefer you just say, hey, I'm damaging the creature, I'm healing myself, rather than we split this thing in half. Because this is, I mean, we're supposed to be D&D Lite. We're supposed to cut out the wonky math, rather than getting all these fractions of this and that and the other thing.
Yeah, but I'm at 1 health, so it doesn't really make a difference. I mean, the creature's gonna crush me next turn, or I'm gonna live by healing myself a little tiny bit. So.
I mean, you could also just touch yourself. Not that I advocate that, of course.
The healing
you have plenty of mana.
High enough, I don't think. I don't think the healing's high enough. So I'm gonna roll d4, and this is for the glass damage to myself and the creature. Oh, fuck.
Boz,
Alright.
You basically fall unconscious.
Wait. Here's a d4 for the damage to the creature. Well, I wish that was for me. And,
okay, absolutely.
And then here's a d4 for for the heal. Ah, damn it. Alright, whatever. So I'm -2.
And hold on, the creature took 3 damage, I think. So, absolutely. You see the creature's skin begin to sear. It was what? It was 2d6?
Creature takes 6 damage. No.
That's the thing. It would only take half of that because you're basically using half of it on yourself and half it on the creature. Oh yeah, 6
it would
damage.
take the glass shards though.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You'll take the glass shards. Just like you would, yeah. Okay.
So I'm at negative.
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm at
basically,
-1.
all of a sudden you see a few of your wounds heal up, but you just fall unconscious, and you watch Boz just droop down, just like Corwin. And then all of a sudden you see like a searing, kind of almost acid on this tentacle, and the creature once again, Arr! It's like roaring in pain. Okay. Who else?
Alright, can I make a, like, if I run and leap off the edge, make a jumping attack, and like,
you want to charge the thing?
Overhand, take my sword and like shove it into it, and like hopefully the weight of me will just like tear through this.
You want to ride down it like a pirate on a sail. That's what you're asking?
Yes.
Like, you want to, like, yes. And then just cut it all the way down. I will absolutely let you make a charge attack against the creature and jump off the edge. And I'm going to let you know, though, if you miss, there is a chance you fall into the water all the way down. Just letting you know that. If that's what you want to do. I mean, you would know this instinctively. Hey, if I jump off this thing and I miss, I'm going in the water.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking I can roll.
Don't think too long. 10. This is combat. You gotta make split-second decisions.
I could drink the feather fall.
If you want to drink the potion, you have to. That counts as your action, and then
I'm gonna go and jump and attack.
You're gonna jump and attack. Absolutely, dude. Charging attack, so add another +1 to that.
And reckless abandon 25.
Holy shit! You double critical this thing. You double critical. So that's gonna be
getting some
3d12 plus 10.
There.
Holy shit. Well, if you'd only done that a couple turns ago. Okay, I'm not going to bother to roll for death. I think you know what happens here. Drake leaps off in just the most heroic effort ever. And he takes his two-handed sword and he just plunges it deep into this thing. And it just, you just feel him as a 6'4" muscle frame just slides down this fucking thing. And he literally cuts it from top to bottom, and you literally see like its internal organs and its intestines just coming out of its body, just gooing and creating a huge pile of goo at the bottom of this thing.
This creature was really weak. Wow.
Now wait, while I'm doing
Not
that,
really, dude. It had over a fucking 100 HP, dude. I mean, it had...
Yeah, I cut off a tentacle and cut another tentacle, and then did that.
No, so... unfortunately, Drake, you slide like right into the water. It's not a real problem for you, because I think you realize you just have light armor on, you have hide armor. But
yeah, I have hide armor.
Corwin and Boz are also unconscious.
Wait, I was gonna say, can Lyric, while I'm doing that, can Lyric cast a
This all happens at once. I mean, this is still your turn. This is still your turn, Drake. This all happens at once. Lyric will get her turn after this. But yeah.
Does anyone have a window or a fan going?
Not me.
I can't even hear you, Lyric. Yeah, I can't even hear
you.
Here, okay. See if your microphone is plugged all the way in.
Yeah.
Probably your mic is not plugged all the way. Are you good now? Hello? Lyric, say something.
Nope.
Nope, sorry. Jesus. Technical problems are killing us, man. Shit.
Yep.
Go ahead and reload Chrome. Anyway, Drake, you go into the water. Boz and Corwin, who are also being held by a tentacle. This thing basically just fucking collapses. And
Snowy.
Yes, Snowy. Snowy is actually still alive, though. So all of them just.
But we gotta wait. We gotta wait for Lyric because that's gonna change what happens.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
So much better.
Okay, so the whole goddamn creature, tentacles up in the air, just slumps down right into this pool. For Corwin, who's dead, I don't suppose it makes too much of a difference. You saw his chest crush. But Boz is unfortunately.
Before this happens?
She was standing there like, what the fuck? She just watched Corwin his chest just crushed and even heard the bone crunching noise.
She'd get her turn as Drake was jumping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She could do something as I'm jumping.
What? We can't have people doing in the middle of someone else's turn. You want her to have a turn.
No. We all have our turn.
It's a heal of opportunity.
Yeah.
The group acts at once. We're not waiting. In combat, you wouldn't wait for somebody to make a move and then take it. Exactly. Do it while they're doing their stuff.
This is really a turn-based game. Like, each person has their individual
broken up
turn.
in a turn.
But we're rolling as initiative as a group. If we're rolling as a group, then we go as a group. It's not individual turns at that point.
And then also, they split it up into turns just to make it easier for the players. Like, it's supposed to be all happening at once. Like, that's what they wrote.
Tell him.
I mean, I'm serious. That's what they do.
It's true.
We were trying to simplify things by having, like, everybody just have their little turn and groups go at the same time and stuff like that.
If we're going to do that, then we should if we're doing that, then each one of us should be rolling initiative. If we're doing a group initiative,
that is the way that most D&D is played, where everybody has initiative. But I wanted to simplify it, so we weren't like adding this, and everybody has different numbers, and everybody's confused.
We're simplifying it. We're simplifying it. So
having
Lyric gets to go with the group.
Having someone else go on like in the middle of someone else's turn. I mean, Drake is still in the process of doing damage and sliding down this thing, and it's like, okay, Lyric gets a turn real fast.
Yeah, she gets a turn while he's
saying all going as a group, so
you are all going as a group in terms of initiative, but everybody has their own turn. It's just, I mean, if I was playing, I wouldn't want anyone else butting in on my turn, and I wouldn't butt in on anybody else's turn.
Okay, then I'd like individual initiatives because that's going to change a lot of things.
Oh wow! See, that defeats the purpose of some of the game here was to cut out the wonky math, which I put in there in the middle, because if we're going to start initiatives, then they're going to have to be different initiatives for different races. Smaller races are going to have lower initiative rolls. We're going to have an initiative table. Different weapons might have different initiatives. Shit might go off at different times. I mean, you end up getting into that D&D that I really hate, where it's like, okay, your right hand goes off, and then 3 other people get a turn, and then your left hand goes off, even though you're dual wielding. I mean, there's a bunch of stupid shit that goes on in terms of initiative.
What we're coming down to is we're doing split second. How long is a turn? That's what I'm asking. How long is Drake's turn?
It's not that long. Because I mean, he does this in a matter of seconds. This is like. I mean, I would say 15 seconds.
Matter of seconds.
15 seconds. So
within a matter of seconds.
I can't cast a heal.
Within 15 seconds. She can't get a heal. Like her turn couldn't.
I mean, sure, her turn comes right after Drake. So I mean.
Drake slides it down this thing. The creature's not going to fall at that exact instance. It's going to stay there for a second. So she should have a moment to do whatever she wants.
Okay, the creature yells out a horrifying yell, and it begins to fall. Okay, boss? And now Lyric
gets... And then
I
cast my heal.
Absolutely. Cast your heal. Who are you healing?
Boss.
Absolutely. Go ahead. I think it's 1d6.
Yes.
You only need 2.
Yes, just roll 1d6. Just type that on in.
She don't get an intellect bonus, or she doesn't have.
Are you having a problem with the roll? Or?
No, I hit it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, +5. Okay, like the tentacles basically at this point just relax and release and flop everywhere. Drake, you are immediately able to swim. You can swim. We're not going to do swim checks or any bullshit like that.
Okay.
Corwin, you unfortunately sink to the bottom. Snowy, she knows how to dog paddle. So she's actually kind of, okay, you see her just treading water. Like Drake, you see her like treading water next to you. Unfortunately, Boz, you are wearing heavy armor, sir. And I don't know if you know what that means. But you are drowning, sinking like a stone.
How far across is the pool? Like how far is it to the other side?
It's about 50 feet to the other side. We'll say you're about 10 feet in.
How fast can I swim over there?
What to get to where? Oh, hold on. Let me put back up the map.
To get to like the shore.
To get to like over to here. It's like 40 feet.
Drop my gear and then just get back in.
Okay, I have a question for
It's
you.
like
real
40
quick,
feet,
though.
I would say. About 40 feet.
I have a question for you. Would I know this? Okay, would I know this offhandly? But does water walking allow me to just start walking in the water, or can like walk up to the surface as if I'm on stairs?
I will tell you that, you know, just like a lot of my spells and things don't work like they do in, say, other D&D, a lot of these potions
that's
don't
what I'm
as
asking.
well. So you would have to take
What
it.
is this potion doing?
You would have to take it to find out. I told you about what if scenarios before we started the game.
Okay, I'm taking. I'm gonna take my water breathing potion.
Oh Jesus, boss! Why did you do that? You're underwater, and this is not WoW. You open the vial, and the potion just floats in the water. You're not able.
I'm sticking it in my mouth. Sticking it in my mouth.
The water rushes in
like
your
stick it
mouth,
in his
and you
mouth.
begin to drown, and your HP goes to 0.
That's all right. All right, my HP goes to 0.
I mean,
Lol.
I'm sorry,
No,
dude.
it's fine.
Oh.
No, it's
Listen. You knew that you could not drink something while underwater. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you take that back because you knew that you couldn't do this.
It actually depends on the weight of the liquid.
And I'm considering, Boz, that you held your breath somehow magically when you went in the water. I'm gonna give you 5 rounds to actually get yourself out of this because I'm gonna say you're gonna start drowning in 5 minutes before your HP goes to 0.
Okay,
So you have this mouthful of air, and then you go to drink your potion. You know?
No. Okay, stop. Back up. Stop. When I hit
He's
the
not gonna
water,
automatically breathe.
am I going to start sinking, or am I swaying at the top for a second?
You didn't get the potion in your mouth. As soon as you uncork the bottle, it's like it doesn't
No,
there.
Stop. You're not listening. When I hit the water, did I immediately sink, or do I have a couple seconds at the top of the surface?
I mean, that's the thing. You've already begun to sink. You're already in the water. You're already
Okay,
under
thank
the
you.
water.
That's
question answer.
That's my question. Thank you. All right, so I'm sinking. I'm underwater.
Okay, can I just
going
explain to you a little bit about the rules about underwater stuff? Because I know a lot of people have different rules, and I just want to make sure we're clear on it. The reason you are sinking right now is because you are encumbered. When you are encumbered, you can only carry half of what you could normally carry while you are above water. So if you take your strength, what is your strength? 11? 11 multiplied by 7.
13. 13.
Your strength is 13, boss?
Yeah. Plus race, plus class.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 13. So if you take 13 multiplied by 7, divide that by 2, you can now only carry 45 pounds, basically, while under the water. So technically, I know that a lot of D&D will say you should just instantly sink because, you're wearing heavy armor and you should die and you shouldn't have a chance. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say if you can get yourself under 45 pounds carrying shit,
yeah, I got you.
You will surface and you will live. I'm not going to just say, because I believe that a person could be strong enough, even wearing this shit, to pull themselves up.
No, I get what you said.
Okay.
All right, I'm dumping. I'm not going to drink the potion, obviously. I would know that before uncorking it. I'm not going to uncork a potion unless I can drink it. I mean, my thought was, this is what my thought was, real quick. This is what my thought was. I'm going to push the potion bottle through my lips and then pop it off with my teeth. I've drank things underwater. I've had a beer chugged underwater, so.
I mean, you've chugged beer underwater?
Yes. Yep.
So basically, you're saying you're going to put all this faith in this potion, okay? And basically, you're putting the air that's in your mouth, the only air you have to keep yourself alive, in this potion bottle, and drinking the rest of it. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's fine. You're not.
No. If that's what you boss,
start,
if you want to do that, let's do it and see what happens. If you want to do it,
no,
I'm not going to dissuade you from what you want to do.
You've already dissuaded me. I'm gonna take off my skill armor. I got 5 turns to do it. I'm gonna take off my. Well, you mean you dissuaded me from pushing the boulder? I got it.
No. Listen, Boz, please. If you want to take an action, take an action. I mean, I want to let you know, I never said that anybody should bring the gong. Although it was.
No.
I never said that ever.
It's fine. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. But I'm taking off the skill armor.
Okay,
I'm just
well,
gonna take it all off.
okay, how much armor does that get you? That gives you
That's 45.
plus 7?
That's 7 armor.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to say there's plus 2 on the chest, plus 1 on both of the arms.
I'm taking it all off. It's all coming off.
It's going to take you 6 rounds to get it off, and your HP will
Okay.
drop. I mean, you
No,
can take
well,
off pieces. And you can, and
As
listen,
soon as
you
I-
can drop your
as soon
weapon,
as I start
drop your
floating up.
shield.
Before you drop anything, I'm gonna. How long will it take me to swim to this edge?
40 yards, you swim at basically half. It's not 40 yards, it's 40 feet, sorry. You swim at half the rate you would normally go. So you're going to be moving at about 10 feet. It would take you 4 minutes. It would take you roughly about 4 rounds to get to the edge of the pool, like where I've highlighted right here. It would take you about 4 minutes. Because you're still carrying a lot of shit, even though you're not sinking or encumbered or whatever. Yeah. It's going to take you.
I drop as much armor until I get to below.
Okay, let's fucking take a look, man. Let's see. Let's see what you drop, bro.
I'm gonna start swimming to the shore. I'm gonna swim to the shore.
Okay, 45 pounds. 24. You're currently carrying 56 plus 4. So you're currently carrying 80 pounds, and you need to get down to 45. So you need to drop 35 pounds of shit. Okay, you can drop your. You can drop your. Okay, you just drop all your armor, and it's gonna take. It's gonna take you 6. You can drop your hammer and shield right now and drop 11. You could take off your backpack and everything in it.
No.
Drop...
Okay, no, but stop. I'm taking off pieces of armor. I take off whatever the heaviest. I'm taking the chest plate off. Then I'm gonna take the boots off. Then I'm gonna take the hands off. Like I'm gonna just keep dropping pieces because eventually, it's gonna take me 6 turns to get to below 45.
Okay, you take. Okay, all right, fine, no problem. You take off your chest plate. That's gonna give you the most. Then you take off. Let's see. Take off. You go and you take off, say, 1 arm.
46 pounds.
So you take off another arm. You take off the piece around like your waist, groin, crotch area. And all of a sudden, yes, you surface. But that takes you 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. So after 4 minutes of literally sinking into this hole, which almost seems like it's bottomless, you strip off enough of your armor. You still have your weapon. You still have whatever. You begin to surface.
Okay.
And you begin to go up.
How much AC do we have left on?
2, 3, 4, 5. You're down 5 AC. So instead of 19, you're at 14. You're at 14 AC. Because you strip.
I only have 18 AC.
No, you're at 14. You're at 14. No. Yeah, you strip off 5 pieces. No. 1, 2, 3.
4 pieces.
It's 5. Oh, you only had 18, so you're at 13 AC. Sorry. So you're at 13 AC, and you begin to surface after the 4 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, so, yep. Boz is alive. Okay, at this point, Lyric, you are on top of the balcony there, still waiting.
Yeah.
Drake is on the shore. Boz pulls himself up, and Snowy, I guess, is with Drake now that his master is no more.
Gone.
Yeah. I mean, Snowy is totally lost without Corwin. And, Boz, do you swim to the other side too, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna swim.
You swim very, very slowly, but you do eventually get there, and you swim to the other side.
After I get to shore, I'd like to yell up to you. Do you have rope?
No, I don't.
Awesome. What's your? Yeah. How much weight do you have?
I have rope.
Spider walk potion.
We have it. You guys didn't take any potions.
She can carry another 21 pounds if she decides to put on.
Yeah, but I'm saying if she's swimming.
I have.
Oh, she doesn't have heavy armor on, boss. She only has leather, so it's not an issue for her.
I'm gonna say jump.
Jump?
I'm just yelling up and saying jump.
How
Wait.
how big of a
No,
drop is this?
let's not do that.
Unless Drake, you want to catch her.
I'm gonna take out my grappling hook and try to throw it to her and use the rope.
Yeah, but you gotta throw
hey,
over
Drake,
the water.
Drake, I gotta let you know right now. The grappling hook, if you look at it, and weighs like 4 pounds, and a dagger only weighs 1 pound, so it weighs like 3 pounds more. And you can only throw a dagger about 10 yards at long range.
Yeah.
And the other side is about 50 feet, so that's 20 feet longer than you could throw. I mean,
All right.
And
What about if I
you're
just try
carrying
throwing
10
the
feet of
rope?
hempen rope behind it, so that's
That was
just
50 feet.
yeah, it's
50
just not
feet.
gonna happen,
All right.
Oh boy. All right. Listen, I think we're kind of all a little bit down over Corwin. I know I am. Why don't we just go ahead and take a break right now? Does that sound good, guys? Playing for like an hour or something. Does that sound good? Just take a 5-10 minute. And Corwin, my sincere apologies, man. Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright, so 5-minute break then?
Yeah, let's give it a 5-10 minute break, everybody. Okay. So we'll be back in a little bit.
Sounds
Okay.
Okay.
How's it feel to be dead?
You don't feel anything.
It's alright, I thought about just letting myself die, so I was just like, maybe I should just sink to the bottom. Oh well.
Alright. I still think it would be possible to drink it underwater.
I was being serious. I drank a beer. I had to go into a pool, and it was first person drink a beer underwater, and you basically stuck the thing in your mouth, twisted off the cap with your teeth, and then drank the beer. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, and I almost fucking I started popping air bubbles out because I was getting water in my mouth at the same time. That was the most weird feeling in the world, but yeah, I've done that once. So, but yeah, no.
And maybe the liquid shouldn't even go out. Depends on how much the
Well,
liquid weighs.
at the very least, I should get a majority of it. So,
Yeah.
whatever. We'll see how we do. I think he's pushing it too hard with some of these creatures, though, man.
Yeah. Only because one guy is OP, that doesn't mean that the rest is.
Yeah, I'm like, as soon as it crushed, like, the fact that it double critted me and then double critted you, I was just like, really?
It double critted me and then it critted me.
Yeah.
In a row.
Yeah. Oh, did it crit you too? On top? Oh, yeah, it did. Because you were unconscious. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And then, yeah, that was my thing. I was just like, he's saying it's grabbing both of us twice, and I'm like, ow! What?
I know, right? I mean, if you make OP stuff, then at least let him attack Drake instead of everyone.
Yeah. It is what it is, though. Not worried about it.
No.
But yeah, I was just like, okay, fine, I'll sink to the bottom, make a new character.
I knew we shouldn't fucking hit the fucking gun.
You know what? Here's the thing. Like, I mean, when we found out I couldn't push the boulder, I was just kind of like, you pushing this a little hard on me, but all right. Because my thing about it, if you sit there with 4 people just shoving against this boulder, eventually it's gonna fall, or smashing it, whatever. But no, my thought was, my thought was, you know what? I can smash this gong, or we can jump off and just see what happens. So we should have actually jumped off. I should have jumped. That's what I should have done instead. Took off my armor and just jumped in the water.
Should have gotten across. Actually.
And by the way, that spider walking, I don't think he would have let us walk all the way down with that.
No, probably not.
Because it would have been too much weight. I think it wouldn't have allowed us to do it. So. But you never know.
You can still carry a rope behind you, then you can
tie the rope to the top, I guess. Yeah, could have done that. But yeah, no, I figured whatever destroyed the bridge and hitting the gong, I was just kind of like, this thing's gonna kill us, or we're gonna be able to defeat it. So we figured it out. You making a new character yet? What's up? Okay. You gave us a gong. You gave us a collapsed bridge. My thought is this. This is what my thought was. From what you told us last week, this platform here was like 50 feet, 60 feet off the water. Okay? For me, when you jump from that high, you are more likely to take damage, especially if we're wearing armor and stuff like that. So that means we're jumping down into a pit that we can't see, and then hoping nothing's down there. And we're going to probably take damage from water, falling damage. So I was I got nothing better to do.
I would not. I mean, you could have lowered a rope down there with his grappling hook and just walked down. I feel it's almost like safe to tell you some of the other options you could have had. You could have also taken the spider climb potion and literally walked around the side of the cave, and then hooked up this rope to the other side, and then just everybody shimmied across. That, I think, is what Corwin suggested, but I don't think anybody really listened to him. Because when he said that, I was like, wow, that's like the perfect solution.
He was saying to carry people, I think.
Well, I mean, he didn't have to carry people, but if he just wrapped the rope, say Drake just took the potion and wrapped it around his waist, he could have caught it around, and then all of you could have shimmied across, and nothing would have happened. I mean...
Yeah, but did you really have to make a Kraken?
I mean, it was an optional fight. You did not have to. You didn't have to fight it.
Yeah, but I mean,
you didn't have to ring that gong. The thing is, every fight you fought right now, and I don't mind telling this right now because we're almost through the cave, has been an avoidable fight. I mean, you've chosen to take these fights. I mean, that's.
Well, the baby scorpions are gonna understand, but the big one.
I believe Lyric has an ability which allows her to speak any language, and you could have actually spoken to the kobolds, and you could have tried to negotiate with them.
I don't know. Yeah,
I didn't know that's one.
I don't know if she knows about that.
She does. She thought about it, but it was immediately like, let's get a couple shots off. So I mean, this is the thing. You can play the whole game and just try to kill everything if you want to. You can do that. You have that option. And you have a character right now that is so OP that he can do 40 damage at level 1 with one stroke, like charging in. So there's a good chance you can kill everything if you want to. Or you could try to just get around things.
Damages the others.
Yeah, not if the rest of the party just keeps dying.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, basically, if Drake just goes like one turn sooner and thinks of this jumping idea, probably fucking kills this thing. It didn't actually have that much health left when he did the jump. I mean, he overkilled that thing. I mean, every fight has been optional, so I don't know what else to say. I think everybody's back right now, guys. I know you've been listening to our discussion. We're like dissecting the death of Corwin. If you're listening, and no one other than Drake there. I mean, I'm so glad he's still with us and he hasn't just decided, screw you guys, I'm going home and just dropping the call.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, Corin, you should be making a new character right now.
Whatever new character is, I mean, if he chooses to make another one, we're going to have to talk about it off stream, like, after this. Hey guys,
Okay.
we are back. I don't know if you were listening to our conversation or not, but yep, Corwin is dead, and he sank to the bottom of this pool, which Boz did not even see the bottom of because it was really dark down there. So yeah, he's fucking like gone to the depths of oblivion and beyond, I guess, his body. So.
Okay.
All right.
So
I mean, we are gonna pick it up right now.
I'm gonna say after Lyric again, jump.
Wait. We've got those two big poles, like the ladder, on the side.
Okay.
That's true.
Remember?
Okay. You guys want me to just draw another pic of where you're at? I mean, how are
Yeah.
you guys getting light? Drake, do you fire up your second sunrod to see?
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I have to.
Okay,
Not
absolutely.
really much other option. All the wood is wet, and then
Yep,
Yep.
because right now the shit went out. You went in the drink. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of this off the screen, and I'll draw something new. All right. Okay, Lyric. Boz is telling you jump, jump. What do you do?
say wait.
You're quiet.
We can't hear you. Can't fucking hear. No, we can't hear shit.
I can hear a lot, just not her.
Yeah, hold on a minute. One sec.
There you go.
I have a feeling that you guys are in the same house. Or you can scream really loud.
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
the same house.
Okay, so now.
All right, he yells for me to jump, and I yell, "Fuck you!"
No.
I think someone
Don't
is
be
going
such a
for some
pussy,
bonus
you
XP. There we go. That sounds like an elf to me.
I do not plan on dying in this cave.
It's not
Okay.
that far.
Here's the ladder in the fucking drink here. I'm just gonna draw the second half. You guys know what's on the other half. Okay, and then there's
No.
the ladder that goes down this way.
Use the gong. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
Use it again.
Take the gong. Take the gong.
hold on, Lyric. You ring the gong again? Is that what you just
No.
said?
No. No.
Okay,
Maybe
well
I'm
the
wrong.
gong goes
No.
off, and the ringing starts again. Okay.
Okay, so Drake
And-
goes to the top of this.
So what? What do you?
Drake
What,
said he climbed up.
oh, you.
No, I didn't say I climbed up it, so we could use it.
Well, what are you doing?
Well, if we pull the stands out, we could take those apart, and they're at least as high up as the other side. So we know that from a right triangle, the hypotenuse can't be like
Drake, you're not
double
that
as
smart,
long
dude.
as one.
Your intelligence is 9. You're not that smart. Stop.
All right.
You're not that
We can
smart.
put the two poles
If you
together.
had 18 intellect right now, if you had 18 intelligence, I'd be like, oh yeah, he can definitely do this. If he was a gnome like inventing stuff, I'd be like, yeah. But no, some pit fighter with a scar over his eye, and he's just some big bad dude that's only
Well,
known
still,
death
I know
and
we can
mayhem
use
his
the
whole
two
life,
poles.
saying the hypotenuse of the square, yes, that's a squared plus b squared. Yeah, that's
I
c
was-
squared.
I was talking.
Yeah.
I was
no.
talking out of character, but I'm saying we can use the poles. We can take them apart, tie them together, and use the poles.
I'm gonna go just sit off to the side.
Maybe,
I'm grumpy. I'm grumpy. I'm
maybe
gonna
if
heal
you hit
myself.
the gong, a god will appear, revive me, and carry everyone to the other side.
Maybe. Oh, nice.
I
That's
wish
it.
I wish I could do that, man. I wish I could make like
Okay,
something
dude.
just magically happen for you, dude. I really do, because
Okay.
How
honestly, your
how
death
far
puts a
is
big
the
hole in my
drop?
fucking story too. Like a huge
I know
fucking
something
hole.
at the end of the episode.
And I want
Lyric awakes
to let
from nightmare.
everyone know, Corwin's is the first story ever to feature prominently the size of his elfhood. I want to let everybody know that. And I want to let everybody know that it would have been a really exciting adventure incorporating this segment of Corwin's backstory into the show because I had a lot of different things planned, in terms of its actual size. It is actually described in his backstory as a third leg in terms of being that. So it was the funniest backstory I've ever read, and I wanted him on the show so bad just to explore aspects of it because it was that fucking amazing. I mean, literally.
He was a dwarf racist as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
A dwarf racist.
like I've never encountered that before, and even though it would have been a challenge to incorporate something like that, I was up to the challenge. No pun intended. I was definitely up to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna scout to the side and I'm gonna look up at Larry again and say, "Jump, you damn elf!"
Yeah, whatever.
And of course, I'm up here extremely irritated. How far is the drop? By the way, Grandma.
It's pretty far down, but I mean, you at this point you're
need
kind of in
distance
darkness. So are you just like making dancing lights again with your hands, or to see in front of you, or you can see Drake's sunrod over the other side?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you're making dancing lights with your hand. So you just jump, or
I'm sitting right there.
You know what?
Oh,
I do. I'm just gonna jump.
okay, you fucking jump in the
Wait,
water.
before.
Pencil
Hold
it.
on. I'm at 12, right?
Falling through the air.
I am going to heal myself, then I'm gonna jump.
there you go.
Absolutely, you absolutely heal yourself. Go ahead.
So
And I
that
heal
should take me
myself.
back to full.
1d6.
And I healed myself to 13. By the way,
You're gonna heal yourself.
I healed myself 13.
Okay.
1d6.
13. How did you get 13? I don't even see that roll. I see 5.
He rolled twice. He rolled a d8. He got max, and then he rolled another and got
Shit.
Absolutely 13.
That was actually.
So what does that put you at? Full, boss?
I'm at 18 and 2.
18
18 health, 2 mana.
Absolutely. And Lyric, what does that put you up? About full again, right?
I'm full.
Okay. Absolutely. We're at 14.
Are you
HP.
jumping?
Yeah, she
Yep,
said
I'm jumping.
she said she jumps. Absolutely. She jumps
Good.
and she just goes Geronimo. Very Doctor Who, I know. Everybody who watches. And she does a big old cannonball and just splashes in the water and it makes a big old splash.
Nice.
And then what do you do?
no falling down.
It's a
I
huge
swim towards the
fucking
edge.
deep pool. It's like
I swim towards the edge
Absolutely.
where everybody else is.
you
and
swim
I go
towards Drake and
towards
Boz and
Boz.
Snowy. Absolutely. Oh yeah,
just kinda
Snowy
look
at
at
this
you.
point without Corwin is looking really lost. She's looking really sad. She's like sniffing around by the edge of the water and it's like
I go over and
So-
kind of pet Snowy.
Aw.
you know,
I'm
somehow
a
she's
grumpy
just
dwarf.
somehow she's just not consoled by you, Drake. She like instinctively knows that her master is gone. She is like, I mean, if a wolf could cry, this wolf would be crying. This wolf pup.
Yep.
Because this
I'm
wolf
gonna
pup
fill up my
had
water
an intense
skins.
backstory as well, where her mother died, and and Corwin rescued her from a bear, and all kinds of stuff.
Graham, you're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Back to them.
All right.
Back.
All right. All right. Fine. We won't actually role play it. Okay. Fine. All right.
No.
Well, that's not role playing. You're giving
We
us
didn't know that.
information.
That's
Yeah,
just
we don't
telling
know
us.
Oh,
that
okay.
information.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's like Corwin's
Am I at the
obituary
edge?
here.
Yeah. Am I with everybody else yet?
Absolutely, you're at the edge. And I would say, I mean, you've been fighting this thing and just talking in the cave for quite a while, right? I mean, I would say it's coming up about
I'm
noon,
gonna walk up.
about midday. And all of a
I'm
sudden,
gonna fill my water skins.
okay, you have one water skin that is full. Well, you have one water skin
Yeah,
that's
one
like
minute.
partially, and then one water skin that is like empty. So you fill the empty one?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you take a swig of it?
I'm gonna just take a tiny drink of the water.
Absolutely. You notice it's salt water.
Okay, and spit it out and empty the
Okay, absolutely. You
empty
have
the
to-
water skin. Say it's no good.
I kind of just am sitting there and watching Lyric as she walks up to me.
Okay, absolutely.
And I say, your actions affect all of us, obviously. We just lost a party member. I do not plan on dying in this cave. So,
I don't
we will
plan
discuss
on
that
dying either.
next time. We will discuss things next time before you ring a gong. And then I turn around and walk away.
I do not feel the loss for a member of our party. But there is nothing we can do for him now. And as I said, I did not want to go down this cave once. I'd rather have dug us out. But we had no other choice.
As always.
I'm going to look around and see if there's any wood. We make a fire.
There
Because
is.
obviously we're all cold and wet.
If you want to bust down this ladder here, I mean, you know, you could bust down the planks of the ladder. You can bust down
For
these
one,
poles.
we might need that ladder later.
I mean, that would be like the wood you see in near around you. I mean, I believe hemp and rope will actually burn too. Burn slowly. You could probably burn that too. I believe Boz still. Your shield is wooden, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's been about noon.
You know what? Stop.
It's about
I'm
noon.
gonna,
And
yeah.
you want to keep
if you
going?
do, I mean, if you're gonna do something with our gear, but unless you're doing anything special, unless you're doing something special, I'm gonna look up and say to him, we must push on. At this point, there's no point for us to stay near this water. Drake has told us it's worthless. We have lost a member here, and we need to just get out of this cave.
The longer we stay here, the more likely we'll die in here.
I agree. Lyric,
Okay.
are you ready to push on?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
We're going for the doors.
at this point, it's been
Does
about
Snowy
noon
follow
time.
us?
Actually,
We would have no
hold
idea
on.
what time it is. So
Hold on. No, I mean, it's been quite a while. I mean, you were battling that thing for quite a while. It was an epic
Okay,
battle.
yeah, but-
You were
okay, what
discussing in the
happened?
thing. Hold on. Drake asked a question. Does Snowy follow you? I think the only way to settle that is fair.
Well, a wolf without food or anything
Yeah,
in
I
a
know.
cave.
That's pretty bad.
Survival.
And no, Snowy does not follow. She actually sits and waits by the edge of the
Alright,
kind of
well, we
sits
can't
there.
leave Snowy.
Well, I walk over towards her, try to console her, pet her, and get her
say-
to come with us.
Drake,
You-
see if she allows you to pick her up and carry her with her. I know her master's gone, but there's no reason for her to die.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to leave this wolf in here.
I'm gonna take a drink, by the way. I've been drinking this entire time.
Oh, whiskey, you mean? Okay, from your flask. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well that explains why you rang the gong. Okay, now let's now here we go. All of a sudden, you notice a light coming from the entranceway of the cave that you just came through to enter this room, and you notice a small, short figure, shorter than Boz. He's around like 4 foot tall, and he's got
Son of a bitch.
it looks like a sun rod, just holding up in the air like this. And you hear the familiar voice, "You lot! God, are you alive? Where are you? I've been searching and searching."
If I was not a paladin, that man would be dead.
And absolutely, you see him just, "Is that you down there?" And then you see him just
Yes.
like tucks it in his belt, and then he just takes a giant leap off the side and then splashes down in the water down there, and he begins just, shh. He's just swimming to you. And he finally
Okay.
gets on shore,
Sorry,
and he's
get good.
exhausted. He's like, "Oh, God. Last night when you didn't come back, I saw those cobalt bastards lock you in here. They rolled a giant freaking boulder in place of the entranceway, and God, I had to wait until they left, and then I had to dig all night long and part into the day, and then I had to hook up all 4 horses to pull that damn boulder away. Oh, I thought I'd never see you lot alive again." And then afterward, you see he has something in his hand. He pulls it out, and he says, "Here, laddie, I think you might have dropped this outside." And he's
Spear?
handing you your spear.
I'll take my spear.
Absolutely.
How
And
much
then
does
all of
the
a
spear
sudden
weigh?
you see Roth just looking around. He's like, Where's that skinny elf boy? Where is that son of a
Dead.
bitch? Dead? You say he's dead? What the hell? There were just a few kobolds in this cave. It shouldn't have
There
been a
was not
match for
just a
you
few
lot.
No,
kobolds.
there was a little more than a few kobolds, Roth. I don't think that you were giving us the entire story.
We faced
Whatever.
scorpions, we faced sea monsters, we faced warrior kobolds and king. We are done with this place. Let us finish your quest, and we are done with you.
Roth is like, oh, I tell you the truth. I had no idea. No idea that
Well, then you
any of this
then you
horrible
can
stuff
go-
would be in here. I just thought
then
this
you
would
can
be a
go
simple...
first. Then you can go first and open those doors.
Absolutely. Roth goes over to the door, and it's like, ugh. The door is actually made of stone. I actually see it right now. And there's not actually like a handle per se. He begins like touching it up, trying to feel it. You know. No, I mean the doors. He doesn't touch anything else up. No, he's not that kind of
I
elf.
got that.
He's not that kind of elf. He's not. He begins touching it up and feeling it up. So do the rest of you help him? Like look for some way to open the door? Or?
I start.
I'm gonna
pushing
try to
that.
pick up Snowy.
Yeah,
You're
can
gonna
you
try to pick up Snowy? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. You try to pick her up and let's see what happens. Gosh. Absolutely, she doesn't do anything. You pick her right up. She actually,
Okay.
you're carrying her now. I believe she weighs what?
Yeah.
40 pounds. She's pretty. I mean, she's just small, but she weighs about 40 pounds. So, I guess I'm gonna add that to your gear sheet, Snowy. as you're picking
that
her
is
up and just
Snowy.
carrying her everywhere. Okay.
If we push on this door, what happens?
Absolutely. Fuck nothing.
Bag of holding.
Yeah.
Wait,
we
I
put-
can just make a leash out of my rope.
Okay, so you actually tie a rope around Snowy's neck. Is that what you do?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying I could. I'm just
You
saying
you put a
could make
noose around her
leash.
neck right now. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we
No,
got
he doesn't
No,
do
I'm
that.
just saying.
Okay,
So we're pushing on this door. Nothing's happening.
pretty much fuck nothing. I mean, do you guys want to do just since you're all looking, you just want to do like a perception check, just D20 plus your wisdom.
Sure.
Let's see who finds what. Corwin doesn't
Corwin.
find anything. He's actually dead. Oh, you have to add your wisdom to that, boss. Whatever your wisdom is.
I don't have any wisdom. I don't think anybody has wisdom.
No, your
No,
actual
you add
score.
Your actual score.
Your actual score.
Oh,
Oh.
well, it's plus 23.
Okay. Both.
I rolled a 23 as well.
Absolutely. Both Boz and Lyric. Oh, shit. You know what?
Why are you?
Let me actually roll.
Snowy.
Hold on.
Snowy.
Snowy's
You want to
not
roll
an
Snowy?
intelligent
Go ahead,
creature.
Corwin. Roll Snowy and see if D20
He
plus
did.
ever Snowy's wisdom is. I don't even friggin' know.
He did. He
20.
already rolled it.
Let's see. I have to actually roll
Roll it.
Roth. I think I actually need to roll Roth. Actually, Roth actually points it out. And he actually sees like a small keyhole right there. And almost like a light switch goes off in his head. And out from his vest, he pops the key. And he says, "Oh man, I took this from that cobalt bastard that was laying outside in that skull mask."
I thought we searched them.
No, actually we got caught up in a conversation about whether or not Corwin can suck the poison out of a stinger.
All right.
And then I
And
yelled
he
out
doesn't
he
walk
could
in
suck
the
it.
cave.
I believe that's what happened.
Okay. So
I'm gonna put Snowy down and
what did you do?
take out my
He-
sword just in
He
case.
he pushes the key in the slot and he turns that thing. And you hear a clicking sound. Just a clicking
I
sound.
back up slightly.
I'm still sitting on the ground.
And at this
taking another
point,
drink.
he absolutely. You see Roth like struggling. He's trying to like pull this fucking thing open, but it won't move. And he like looks at you. And he says, "You muscles, come over here. Open Open this fucking door.
I hit him on the back of the head. I have a name.
You... Oh, shit. I can't even remember your fucking name. Open this fucking door.
Just like you couldn't remember there were more things in this cave than just kobolds.
Oh,
Absolutely. You actually want to hit him? Open hand hit him. 1d3 plus your...
No, I'm not hitting him enough to hurt him. I'm just gonna like
Okay.
knock him on the back of the head.
It's a love tap. Okay. All right. So do you
Not a
guys
love
help
tap.
him?
It's like an angry tap.
and so you're 5 seconds away from getting a sword in your throat. Yeah.
You should. Oh my god.
And I'll push on the door.
You're the one who put us in this situation. Well, okay, I put us in the Kraken, but that's about it.
Oh, no,
Alright.
hey, it's the way it goes, dude. Anyway.
Alright, so what happens? Door
So,
opens?
absolutely. Drake, using his phenomenal fucking strength, just immediately opens his fucking door. And inside, you basically see a shrine. There are candles and little tapestries. There's like little stone figures and idols that look like almost like snakes. But in the center of this room is basically a pile of treasure. Gold, there are a few gems. But what's sitting on top of this treasure is a giant egg.
Alright. I have an idea, because I know better than to just go run up and pick treasure up.
I'm a dwarf, so I'm actually walking in the room as soon as I see the shine.
Absolutely.
I
You
grab
see
Boz.
this-
I yell, Drake,
grab
grab
Boz.
him.
Yeah, I grab Boz before he can walk past me.
Absolutely.
Master dwarves must inspect what we see. We see all of this. Must look at it at least.
Alright, so do you want me to roll to grab him or what?
Absolutely. I mean, it would just be to... I think we did go over there was a grab throw. So it does no damage, but
there's
you
a
can grab
hold,
somebody.
yes.
Yeah, so if you want to
The
do the hold
holds.
attack,
It's strength versus strength.
basically you have to roll...
Oh, he's gonna roll a hit. Too,
Yeah, you've got to roll to hit first. Feel free to use Reckless Abandon.
Alright.
The damage doesn't do any damage. Oh, yeah, you absolutely hit him. You actually critical him. But it's not a crit.
You're critically grabbed.
You critically
Well,
grab
now
his
you-
ass.
Now you have to roll again. Now he has to roll again.
Well, yeah.
Which,
Yeah, he absolutely grabs you, dude. He
why
absolutely...
does he get 18?
Because he has 18 strength,
No.
dude.
Oh, then I
It's
have
a
more
strength.
than
It's
him.
a strength check. It's a strength check.
Yeah, so I have
Or
more strength. So
strength
he
or
doesn't grab me.
dex from you, dude. Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
he doesn't grab you. You walk in the room, dude. You walk
Yeah,
in the
I'm
room.
gonna look. I'm not gonna touch anything, but I'm going to start appraising parts of it.
You're gonna appraise it. I mean, you would definitely know a lot about like armor and gear and jewels even. So I mean, do
Okay.
are you just looking at stuff, or are you picking stuff
I'm-
up and rooting around in
No,
things?
I'm looking at it. I'm appraising it. I'm looking at it.
Immediately, what the fuck do you see? Here we go. It's absolutely. Just
While I
one
was looking at
second.
it, I'm gonna go back.
Oh boy, you see, there's a pile of gold. I mean, you said you haven't counted it or gone through it. You also
Yeah,
see
no.
some gems there. To you, boss, you know a lot about gems and putting gems in armor, working as a royal armorer and all that. You notice they're like 3 sapphires, a couple emeralds. They don't look like very high quality gems. They don't look like they're
No,
worth
they're
very
probably
much. There's also, let me see. You see some items as well. There's a set of bracers, gauntlet, a heavy shield. There's a set of armor. It looks like hide, and there's a wand.
Nice.
So,
Okay, I look back at I don't remember what his name is. I'm sorry, even though you said it a
Roth.
couple times.
Roth,
Roth. I look back at Roth and say, "Is this the treasure you want us to find?"
this is all that I dreamed and more. Oh God,
I
I've labored for
step
so
back a
long
little
in
bit.
these lands, and now I finally
step
found
back
it.
a little bit.
You
I'd like
grab
to
it. Let's get
step
this
back.
shit in the wagon and get going before someone else comes looking for it.
I step back and I say, "Feel free to pick up what you can, and we'll get out of here."
I'm gonna I'm gonna break, like, a board off of that ladder.
Absolutely. You
Okay.
you karate chop that motherfucker. Karate chop.
No, I
that
want to
board.
get the whole board so I can like poke.
Oh,
stuff with
okay.
it.
You take
What
your
it- what is-
dagger
what is-
and you cut it loose from the thing, and you
What
take
does
the board.
Roth do, Ben?
He's
And I
like
go
giving
over and-
orders. He thinks he's your boss, even though you're not really listening to him. And he's
no, I
telling you,
said to
"Hey,
him-
pick this shit up and let's get the fuck out of here."
I
before
said
someone
to him,
else
pick
goes.
up
I say
what
you take the first piece.
I say you take what you want, and we will take the rest.
I can't carry all this damn shit.
I go over
That's
and
why
I
I
pick up-
hired you lot to kill the
I go
fucking
over and-
kobolds and then pick up all this damn shit so we can get the hell out of here. I don't want to stay here. You think we're the only people looking for this? I don't want to stay here
No
when
one
someone
is-
else could be fucking coming. Now pick up this
No one
damn
is
shit.
coming.
This is what I paid you to do.
I go over and poke the egg with the wooden stick.
Okay, the egg is poked. It's nicely
Does
poked.
nothing happen?
Nope.
What did I see from
All
your
right,
egg?
I'm gonna nudge it off the pile with this wooden stick.
You nudge
Oh.
it off the pile.
I'm
So
gonna pick,
He's
Should
trying
I
to,
should I
use a
do
stick
my
to
General
catch
Akbar
it.
impression right here? Star Wars fans, you
I'm
know
gonna go.
you know the phrase, right? It's a trap! It's a trap! You
Drake
hear
wants
a
to see me in
clicking
the
sound
afterlife.
underneath where the pile of treasure is and the egg.
All right, I dive that.
And then
Well, I'll get the front.
I'm gonna
oh my
dive.
gosh. And then it
We're
is
off in the front.
ironically followed by the sound of a gong. Over and over and over again. But
Yep.
nothing the fuck happened.
Yay, we defeated the monster that would have been spawned. All right, I pick up the egg and put it in my backpack.
No, I picked up the egg. That's what it's.
No, you
Actually-
don't. I pick up the egg.
Okay, well, we're
I
gonna have to
poked it off,
roll
I
on
picked
who
it up.
picks up the egg, because I'm not gonna
I
go in.
said- whatever.
I'm closest to it. I'm the one that's actually.
don't-
in
You
front of
just
it.
said you backed up.
He poked it.
Yeah, but you didn't say where you were in the room. You like walked into the room and then didn't do anything.
I didn't back up.
Yeah, but you weren't next to the egg like I was.
You backed up.
Like
Whatever.
co-ops is running
I don't
around.
even care. You know what? Have the egg.
In its
I don't
cave.
even-
All right, thank
I'm
you.
not
Wait,
fucking
I'm gonna
Lily.
play it.
Drake, just to
I'm
let
gonna-
you know
I'm gonna-
this
I'm gonna walk out of the room.
this fucking
I'm
egg,
gonna walk out of the room.
and I'm
done.
gonna add it to your sheet here. This fucking egg weighs like 40 pounds. This is a pretty big
Damn.
fucking egg. So you can still carry the egg and not be encumbered, and I can't believe I'm actually saying that. But you are so massively strong that you can do this. And you actually still
Alright.
have 4 pounds left.
I'm
With
gonna
the
look at
fucking
that hide
spare.
armor. What is it? Can you
This is
describe
so
the hide
OP.
armor?
It would appear to be hide armor.
Yeah,
Wouldn't-
but is there anything
unless
special?
unless you either had it appraised or identified, whichever, or you just put the fucker on. You wouldn't
I'm
really
looking for like any.
you wouldn't
any
really know
qualities.
like if it had any other kind of properties to it. So do
I
you
don't
do you
know.
want
This
to
is
you want to strip down and get naked and put on your new duds in front of
I'm
everybody?
thinking about it.
Hey, if you want to let it swing, dude, let it swing. You got nothing to be ashamed of. You're not like Corwin or nothing, but you know, it's nothing.
Are we rolling for dick size now?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Here we
roll-
go.
Rolling for Dixon.
I think to be fair, we should roll 3d6, right? See how long it is, right?
3D6? I think you're going a little
For-
big there, sir.
Okay, Corwin is this whole leg. It's just that's his inside leg right there. 33. It's fucking huge.
I think.
And
I think,
honestly,
I think you're going a little.
The way his story was written, that might not be an exaggeration. That might have actually been fucking true.
I think you're. I think you're better off with like a 3D4.
What
What
would
do
you
you
prefer,
suggest,
Drake,
Master
for
Dwarf?
rolling for his dick size? Would you prefer 3d6 or 3d4?
I'm not gonna roll for it right now. I'm thinking about. I haven't even taken anything off yet.
Okay.
You guys should read my backstory for fun.
At the end of the
Alright,
show,
so-
how about we read the backstory? How about that? Okay.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So what is
do it.
going on? What is Roth doing on? He's still standing there giving orders.
He's trying. I mean, he's
I'm
frail.
gonna sniff the
He
hide
has
armor.
he has like his bad knee. He obviously can't lift all this shit. He realized that egg is fucking heavy.
Oh, I realize that.
So he's like, he wants you to fucking take this shit so you can get out of here. He doesn't want any.
I'm,
What
gonna
is he
sn-
doing?
I'm sniffing the hide armor.
You're sniffing
What
it.
is Lyric doing?
It smells
Yes.
like
I'm watching everybody
like
fight
leather.
over everything.
basically.
What
Smells
What is
like
that
leather.
noise?
I touch it.
You touch it, okay. It has been touched. Touch it. With
Nothing happens to me.
No, it.
Like-
touch it.
Like go upstairs.
Alright, I say screw it. Guys, if anything bad happens,
I'm
Yeah.
sitting outside the room at this point, so
I take the hide armor and pick it up and walk
Drinking.
back out to where
okay,
Boz is.
you're
And I'm
encumbered
like,
as soon as you
Cheers,
pick up
Baz.
the hide armor, because the hide armor immediately weighs another 25 pounds, similar to the hide armor you
okay,
have
but
on.
I can still.
You're encumbered, so you're
I can
walking
still
a lot
walk.
slower. Yeah, because you've got
Yeah,
the
well,
egg, and now you've got this hide
Yeah, that's
armor like over your shoulder. Okay, fine, you're encumbered.
That's fine, Walk. But I mean, I get over there eventually.
Absolutely, you do.
And I say, Boz, if anything happens to me when I put this on, anything bad, try to take
I'll
care of me.
I'll do my best.
Alright.
So you
I
you strip down in front of
I
everybody.
slowly put it on. No, I put it on. Take one piece off and then put one piece of the other hide arm.
Okay, you get
armor
dressed.
on.
You get
Okay,
dressed in the
So
hide
you
armor.
you
Do
slowly take
piece
it
by
off.
piece.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're just. I got
Yes.
the porno music
So-
playing, by the way.
We're
So
we're
yeah,
sitting-
he's
Sorry.
like,
Slowly.
slowly
sitting
takes it off, just
outside, he's
teases you a little
changing.
bit. He takes a little
Yeah,
bit
what
off
is
and
Roth
puts
doing?
it back on.
Graham! Seriously, getting off topic again.
Yeah, we're losing like half an hour because you go way off topic, man. So he's taking off this armor
Absolutely.
and he's changing. What is Roth doing at this point then?
He still wants the rest of you to grab the rest of this shit. I mean, Roth is over there, and you know what he does? Since none of you else are going for it, he takes out his backpack and he begins just scooping in the gold and the gems
Okay, I
in
say
his
to him,
backpack.
I say
Just
to him,
and he's like, "Get the fucking egg!"
how are we getting out of here, sir?
Yeah.
Fuck. He just pulls out
Have I
his.
changed the other? Have I changed the other hide armor now?
Sure. We'll say you change in the hide armor. Immediately, you feel a lot tougher, Drake. It is actually +1, so it's hide armor +1.
Nice.
So you
Okay,
immediately
so
feel the
what does
difference.
he say?
So now you have
What does that
21
do?
AC.
Yeah.
Basically, it
What is he
weighs the
doing?
same. It does the same. It's just +1, so now you have 21 AC. Sound
So
good?
what does Roth say to that?
Says fuck shit. I don't care. He doesn't say anything. He's busy getting the gold and the gems. He doesn't care.
Alright, I'm sitting and watching, waiting for him to answer me then.
How do you
What did you
out of
ask
here,
him?
Roth?
And
How
I
does he
said,
go? Are we getting out of here?
how are we
yeah,
getting
how
out
we
of
getting
here?
out of here?
Fuck me. Don't you fuckers have some rope?
Yes, I have rope.
Absolutely.
How do you
Fucking swim
how do you-
over to the edge of there, throw the fucking grappling hook up, and get up. And what the fuck happened to that potion I gave you? It makes you climb like a goddamn spider. Just grab the rope,
That's
climb
true.
up the fucking wall, and throw the goddamn rope down, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright, I say, Boz,
That
can I
no
use your
one
potion
said
of
that.
water walking?
No.
No.
I'm gonna wonder how you guys are gonna get all the gold across that pool.
Boz,
Yeah,
let me,
Out of
I'm,
the cave.
I want to let you know right now, I am not counting weight of gold and weight of gems. This is like pretty
Yeah,
stupid.
I know.
I'm not doing
Boz,
it.
let me
Fuck
use
it.
your potion.
I'm gonna go in there, pick up some of the stuff.
It should
Um,
be like
what do
100
you-
Why don't you
kilos.
take the shield?
But okay.
Boz,
What do you
take the
pick up,
shield.
bro?
I'm picking up. Well, since I don't have that, I'll pick up the shield. I'll pick up whatever gold he can't carry.
No, he's able to
What-
stick all that gold in his backpack.
What do I
he's
notice
got
about the
fucking
brace?
gold.
What about those bracers you mentioned?
Hold on,
Where are the bracers
we're
made
still
out
on Boz's thing.
Oh, okay.
You picked up
I'm
the
picking
shield.
up-
Do you put down
What-
your shield and put on this shield?
No, I put the shield on my back. I put my shield on my back, and I'll pick up the shield. I'll pick up the bracers. I'll pick up whatever he has not, including the wand, all that stuff. I'm just picking it all up.
Shit, we're gonna have to fucking do some math and see if you can carry all this shit. Okay,
I
Drake
have
got
43
that.
pounds to carry.
Absolutely.
I have 43 pounds.
I think
Extra.
the
Heavy-
shield is
the
what,
shield's
10
heavy, though.
pounds? Yeah, the shield is 10 pounds. The bracers and the gauntlets. I think in Adventurer's Vault there are a set of gauntlets. We'll just use that for weight. I think it's what, like 5
Okay.
pounds? Pretty sure it's like 5 pounds. So we'll say the shield
5.
weighs Is it 5?
Shield is 10.
Yeah. So
You said 10. You said 10 for the shield.
yeah, absolutely.
What is? You said gauntlets.
Yeah, gauntlets. I'm not gonna say anything for the bracers or the wand. Technically, the wand should be like a pound, I think.
Okay,
I'm,
so we'll
I'm just
do a
gonna say
pound each
fuck
for
it.
those.
I'm gonna say fuck it on the
All right,
wand.
all right. And then I got the wand. I'm
Now,
gonna
you know,
put on the.
yeah.
I'm gonna put on the bracers. I'm gonna put on the gauntlets. I'll carry the shield. It's a heavy shield, you said, right?
It's a heavy shield, yeah. So it also reduces
Okay,
your
and
movement
then-
speed by another 1. So we're gone from 4 to 3.
What? No, I don't have any reduction right now because I don't have any armor, basically.
Oh, that's fucking right, yeah. You only have a little bit, so yeah, we wouldn't give you a reduction. So you still are at 4.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you
I'm
put
at-
the
yeah, I'm at
so
4.
you actually put the shield on? You
Oh yeah, I'll pick up the shield.
Okay, well, you put the shield on, and as soon as you put it on the arm, you realize immediately that this is no ordinary shield. It is actually it has actually a seal of a mountain on it, which you find vaguely familiar, and it has like these runes inscribed on it, gems inside. It is a heavy shield, actually +1, so that actually
Okay, so
is going to go up in
it
your
is
AC a little
3.
bit.
Is it a 3 shield then? AC 3.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. And let me see. You said you put on the bracers?
I put on the bracers.
Immediately you feel an impact to yourself. You immediately feel as strong as you are smart. I mean, you're a strong guy, but all of a sudden
Okay.
you feel as strong as you are smart. And what that basically means now is in combat you can use your int modifier in place of your strength for strength checks.
Okay.
Sweet.
And for attack and damage rolls.
And the gauntlets.
And you said you put those on as well?
I put those on as well. Yep.
Absolutely, you immediately feel stronger. They're +1. So add +1 to
Okay.
your strength.
+1 strength.
And I want to
And
point
then
out that
strength
like
now.
gauntlets and shit like that, that's something that anybody could use. You know.
I'm going to walk out and I'm going to walk up to Lyric and say, we have lost someone, but we have gained some minor things, and I give her the wand.
What's your strength at now, though?
Not that much.
Your strength was totally 13, so this would bring your strength to 14.
14.
So
Yeah.
it would actually be +2 would now be your modifier.
Basis.
But because
Alright.
of your bracers, you would get +2 anyway in terms of the
Yep.
in terms of your damage. So you're gonna roll in +2, d20 +2 instead of +1.
What am I using? Where is that? Oh, there's my
Alright.
armor.
So let's get out.
Okay.
Absolutely. So
Did
what
I
do,
feel,
what do
well,
you
actually,
do to get
did
out?
Did I feel
Odds.
anything when I held the wand? No.
You don't feel a goddamn.
It's
not.
just a
It's-
stick.
No, I
It's
mean
just a
it's
stick
not.
to us.
I mean you notice the inscriptions on it, but it's not in a language you understand. It's not
Okay,
something.
I gave it to Lyric then.
Absolutely, add a pound.
Do I
for the
notice
wand.
anything? Do I recognize anything?
No. You understand like the language of song. You don't understand the language of magic. I mean, you understand enough about magic to say, "Hey, these are, magic symbols.
Magical.
These are arcane runes or something. This is the writing of magic." But it's not a language you readily understand.
All right.
Okay.
I asked Boz again. Can I use your potion of water walking?
Use the spider web potion.
I can't climb over there without first walking.
Yes, you can. You can climb up the wall on the left or the right.
How long? It might not last that long.
Well, let's find out.
You really gonna take this chance?
Yep.
Then I'm not gonna do it. I'm not stupid.
I say, give me the potion then.
All right, hand you the potion.
I say, give me the rope.
Give me the potion. I am stupid.
Hold on.
Enough.
I hand you the rope and grappling hook.
Right, I'm gonna take the
Let's
potion.
see. Okay, you take the rope and the grappling hook, so that's another 10 pounds. Plus the grappling hook is another
I
5
still have plenty of weight.
pounds. Yep, you do.
Yep, plenty of
absolutely.
weight.
You're 16 pounds. Absolutely. And you drink the potion there, Boz?
Drink the potion. I get
Absolutely.
close to the wall on the edge of the water.
Okay.
As close as I can get. and then I start climbing up.
Well, first you drink the potion, and first you
Yeah.
experience intense pain. There is a burning sensation all up and down your body. Like, literally, there is something fucking inside you trying to get out. And then all of a fucking sudden, 2 extra set of arms burst out from the side of you and literally begin growing out of you. At the end of it, you arise and you literally have 4 fucking arms. And you notice that your hands are all sticky. Like there's some kind of sticky substance on them.
Wonderful.
And you immediately, just instinctively, just reach up to the wall and you automatically climb to it and begin sticking.
Only 4 arms, though.
Yeah, 4 arms and 2 legs. There's also the sticky substance on your feet as well. So you go around the cave, basically, with the rope.
Drake
around
could
the
have
cave.
carried
Absolutely.
2 people at a time.
Absolutely.
So I'm not a spider. I'm not like a...
No, you don't look like a
Yeah.
spider. You just have fucking, 6 limbs.
Yeah, I got you.
So
Alright,
you
so
go
I
all the way to the
crawl-
other side. And
Go
Roth
all
is
the way
like,
to the other
whoa, I never used that one before. Oh, God.
Is this sticky? Is this sticky stuff like a slime, or is it more of just a substance that's just coming off my hands?
It's basically just like sticky hands. It's not really like a goo secreted from you or anything
Okay.
like that. It's like it's like
I
your
just-
hands are just all of a sudden sticky. That's all. Like,
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to the end of the other side, and then I'm going to plant my feet in the best possible position, probably against the 2 pieces of wood, toss the rope down, and then just leave it down there. I'm going to say, Drake, run over here and climb up.
All right.
And this is pretty epic because Boz is like, he's actually holding the rope with his lower 2 arms that don't normally exist. And he's just standing there with his upper 2 arms like this and saying, get up here now.
All right. Well, I just swim over and I grab onto the rope and start climbing.
Absolutely.
Does he climb?
And Boz
does
is
he climb up?
absolutely planted, and his arms, because they're sticky, they hold onto the rope like perfectly. And Drake, even though
Yep.
you're really fucking heavy, because you're like 220 pounds, he climbs straight up. Drake, you actually go up
Sweet.
real quick because you're so fucking strong.
All right, so he gets
And
up
I
to the
grab
top.
on. I grab onto the rope too.
Absolutely.
next.
And you see Roth, and I mean, Drake, you were also actually carrying the egg too, so that was like super fucking impressive. You like carried, you got the egg in the other arm. You're going to fuck up this thing. Roth, he swims and he takes a while to waddle on over there. He tries to go up the rope too. He definitely
I
is
hand
not
the
as
rope
strong as you.
to Drake at this point. I hand the
And
rope
I'm
to Drake.
following.
Absolutely, Lyric. You absolutely follow. You swim on over. Go up the up the
So
rope.
we all get up top.
Absolutely, you all get up the top.
Alright,
And,
I hand the
Let's leave this
Let's get
damn
the
place.
fuck out of this cave.
I
Yeah,
hand the rope
amen to
back
that.
to Drake.
Wait. What about Snowy?
yeah, this is the thing,
Where'd he go?
Drake. You really couldn't carry both Snowy and the egg. I'm assuming you carried the
I
egg.
know.
So Snowy
Yeah, I
is
did,
sitting there
but-
by the water, still waiting for Corwin.
Boz, can you go back with your spiderness and get Snowy?
I say to Roth, I say, do you know how long this potion will last?
Fuck if
Sure,
I
if
know.
you speak.
I never even used the damn thing before.
How long has it been?
I mean, maybe it's been like 10 minutes. Maybe. I mean,
Okay,
it
I'm gonna
hasn't been
take
that
off-
long. You went across there in like lightning speed, like a fucking spider.
Okay, I'm gonna put down the shield. I'm going to toss the gauntlets to Drake, and I'm going to take off my armor. So I'm gonna guess that's gonna take like 5
Alright.
minutes or something.
I put the gauntlets on so I can.
And then I'm going to climb the wall all the way over to Snowy, pick her up, which without the armor, without my shield, without the gauntlets, I have plenty of
I
strength.
have to roll to whether or not she lets you do that. I'm sorry. There's a
She
chance
hasn't been
she
fighting
does.
anyone else.
Well,
okay.
I rolled for them. I rolled for
Okay.
them. So I mean,
That's
just to be fair, I have to roll for you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Nope.
And absolutely, she lets you pick her up. She's like almost
I
like
pick her
limp
up.
or something at this point.
Yep, I pick her up and I carry her,
Absolutely.
and I'm not encumbered because I dropped all that stuff.
Absolutely. Not a problem. You absolutely get to the
Okay.
other side and drop her off at the other side.
Alright.
All
Alright.
And
I give
you
you your
all
gauntlets
I
back.
don't drop her off. I say, Drake, carry that for me. I'll carry Snowy.
Okay.
It was my fault for Corin's death. I'll carry her out at least.
All right.
So, Boz, you carry out Snowy, and Drake has the egg?
He has the egg, and he has +1 strength again. No.
Yeah, he has 19, so yeah, he's able to carry even, which is shocking. I want to tell you at this point, you guys, have picked up the fucking egg. You guys have actually acquired a non-combat companion, so congrats to you.
It's a companion?
Yes, the egg, the way the game is devised, I don't have like companions just following people, I have companions following a group, with the exception of Ranger. So the egg actually gives you a buff. It doesn't fight for you. It's not a combat companion. But yeah, you all, when you are around the egg, actually get +1 to intellect, and you also get +1 to saving throw versus spell.
Nice.
So you actually, and I want to let you know, since there are 4 members of the group, you can have up to 4 companions. Oh, I'm sorry. Since there are 3 members of the group, you can have up to 3 companions, and they can be either combat or non-combat. So you could have 3 other people fighting with you, or you could have 3 people that are kind of magical, maybe giving you a buff.
Yeah. All right. So
you head out
outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we leave.
You're walking outside the cave, and Roth here, he pulls out yet another sun rod to kind of light your path because you really can't see too well right now, and Lyric's doing her dancing lights thing. You get outside, and immediately you see that he hasn't pushed the whole boulder aside. He just pushed it out enough to where someone can get in. And you see also this harness that he's like rigged together and put with the fucking horses to pull this boulder out of the way. And you all pop it in, and you put the egg in the back of the wagon. You hop on the wagon, and you take off. And Roth pulls out his little compass from his hand, and he looks, and he says, he looks at the wind like he's looking at something, his finger, and like he's sailing a ship or some shit. Then all of a sudden, you all just ride off. And with that, I think, what is it? Has it been? I think it's been like 2.5. Yeah, it's been like 2.5 hours. I mean, at this point, though, with what's happened, with Corwin and everything, I mean, I'd really like to talk to him and possibly re-roll and maybe get him in at some point. I mean, Drake, I think you're awesome, guy. I'm so sorry about what's happened. I think. I mean,
do you want to do that? You want to do that on stream, or you want to do it?
No, I was thinking we'll probably at this point, just probably call it here. And I mean, my internet, of course, is not good, as you know. Yeah. And so, I mean, maybe next week we'll get it better, and whatever is going on with our local internet, we get internet through our apartment here. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take care of that, and I think perhaps we're just gonna leave it here and adjourn for today. I know it's been kind of a sad episode. I'm sorry for you guys, but I had to obey the dice, and honestly, I really didn't think anybody would ring that gong. That was my... I didn't think anybody would do that.
It looks like we would have had to fight the guy anyway. We picked up the egg. It would have...
I mean, that's the thing. You could have Indiana Jones that egg, too.
I know, I just thought about that.
Yeah, but no,
you could have cleared away the gold and saw the pressure plate. I mean, there were a lot of different things of why the thing not going off if you'd put something equally as heavy. So, but anyway.
I'm worried about Snowy.
Well, I mean,
we'll if
anybody is interested in the plight of Snowy and our now 3 adventurers, tune in next week, follow us on YouTube, hit the like. I mean, I know this is a hell of a first episode to put out there, did not expect character death, so, but...
Tell the backstory.
Oh, you want to hear the backstory of Corwin? Absolutely. Corwin, do you want to read it yourself, or you want to have me read it? Because...
You read it.
Absolutely. Hold on a minute. Let's...
You have a great Taylor's voice.
Absolutely. Here we go. Corwin's backstory. And I want to let you know, when I read it, I couldn't start laughing. Here we go. Let me see if I can put on some better theme music for this, because this is a pretty good one here.
I'm gonna stop streaming, by the way.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Corwin was born in the enchanted lands of the Old Elves, near the Uremru Valley. His parents decided to leave their ancient home of the Elves and travel south to Yoendar, a large town inhabited mainly by gnomes, dwarves, and halflings. There, Corwin became increasingly unhappy. All the other children, dwarves, gnomes, halflings, would make fun of him because he was so big and tall. Even when they were in the bathhouse together, they made fun of him because of the enormous size of his penis. All the other children would make fun of him, calling him a tripod and saying he had grown another limb. Oh, the shame of it all! This was the beginning of Corwin's intense hatred of all dwarves, gnomes, and halflings. Corwin's only friend was Teden, a fellow elf whose family moved to the village shortly after Corwin did. As soon as they were old enough, they left the village together and set off to travel the lands of men. There they found a new home in the small town of Durham. Teden became the local blacksmith. Corwin became a well-known hunter and tracker. There, Corwin finally felt at home. Even the thing he was most ashamed of as a boy was well received by all the maids and wenches of the town. Corwin would spend most of his life there until that fateful day. It was the day of the first snow, and he was hunting in the woods. Suddenly, he saw a bear fighting with a brave wolf. The wolf and the bear both died, and he wondered why would a wolf fight so hard? Then he saw her, a lone wolf pup. Her mother had died defending her only surviving pup. Corwin named her Snowy, after the fresh snow on the ground. He wrapped her in his arms and took her back to the village. He knew he would not let anything happen to her, ever. That the very same day, though, that he thought he gained what would be his friend for life, he lost another. Teden had been murdered. A traveler came through town. Something happened. The people of the town disagree about what, but Teden ended up dead, his head bashed in by a dwarven hammer. A rage swelled within Corwin. He vowed to find this mad dwarf and avenge the death of his childhood friend. So Corwin left the comforts of Durham and set off to find his revenge. So is the story of Corwin.
Worst.
As I said, one of the best backstories I've ever read all time. And you know why Corwin, I love to have him in the group, and I can't wait to read the next. Alright, all. It was great. Thank you so much. Follow us on Twitter, YouTube, see what Corwin comes up with next. Like us if you like the show. I mean, we're doing our best and we're trying our best, so hopefully next week, a little better and hopefully nobody dies. Alright? So, later, guys. You take care.
Alright, see you guys.
At least I don't have to hate on bears anymore for nothing.
Yeah, I was just like, it's alright. I'm actually gonna miss you because I thought that was a good character too. I was just kind of like, oh, well, this sucks.
Yeah. It sucks indeed.
Yeah, I think we would have ended up fighting the Kraken either way. We would have been a little bit better on the ground, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. I have the file saved for you, by the way. Or I should have it saved. Sounds good. You made the Kraken, man.
I know, right?
Okay. Yeah, but okay, but here's it it rolled 2 natural 20. Because it rolls against me. Yeah. And then on top of all that, it was probably how big of a bonus did it have to hit?
It only had +5. It literally had to roll.
Well, that's still more than any of us have. So.
No,
I
Drake
think
has
I've died
+7.
more.
Corwin has +5.
Okay. The majority of the group.
No. I mean,
I think
when you
I've
have a
died
team member
more than
rolling
half
+10
the
and that
games I've
does 40
played.
damage in a swing, I told you that the mobs have to be ramped up.
I
mean,
know.
he literally did
Why don't you
40
attack
damage
him,
in
then?
one hit to this thing, and literally
So
gutted
have
it
crush
from the
him.
top down. You know?
I don't understand how he has so much AC.
I mean, Barbarian has a lot of AC, but they trade it. I mean, it's a trade. They fucking trade it.
Crush the
Oh.
Barbarian then.
Wait, why is it adding strength mod to AC?
Pain tolerance, dude. That was a change we made quite a bit ago. Barbarian, you see,
Okay.
it actually does a lot of damage, but they take a lot of damage if you haven't noticed. Every time he does that fucking reckless
I haven't
abandon,
noticed it.
dude, he died like twice in the first episode. You didn't notice that? And fell unconscious. And then he was at 7 when I think we started today, before he got healed. So
One time was because I shot
I mean,
him.
it's a good thing we have 2 healers because, yeah, he takes a lot of fucking damage. He does a lot of
Oh, believe
damage.
me, I'm making up a backup character right now.
No, right? Good idea.
I'm telling you right now. This is what I'm telling you right now. He's not here, and I wish he was. 'Cause I'm not against him, but I'm hoping for 2 things right now. 1, my character dies. 2, he dies.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh my
the
gosh!
only reason.
You do
the
know
only
I'm
I
still
agree.
streaming right now, right?
Yes, I know you're streaming. Okay.
You do know I'm
I
still
agree.
streaming, right?
I'm, s-
I have the music
I
I'm
playing,
saying a lot
agree.
worse
so
things
he
than
can
I
hear you
have.
this shit. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm okay. As I said, I wish he was here
this
so I could
guy
say
rolled
that.
like 15, 14, 13. I mean, he did not.
I know,
I think
that's
his lowest
fine.
roll was like a 12 or something. So I'm
Okay,
not.
yeah, that's fine. But
I mean,
again,
that's the
like,
way it rolled, dude.
He's making the campaign a lot harder for us.
It's
Because
about
of that.
fighting against gobs.
I don't know if.
Instead of
I
goblins.
mean, let's face it. Without him, I mean, I don't know what would have happened. You know, if he didn't drive in that 40 damage. So. I mean, he
We
actually
wouldn't have had to face-
overkilled
Without
that
him,
thing
we wouldn't have
too.
had
He,
to-
We wouldn't have had the
damage.
Kraken. We wouldn't have had
I
the Scorpion. We wouldn't have had the
Hey.
Kraken.
Hey.
Overpowered.
I have to put in something that is going to be, you know,
No,
remotely a fair
that's
fight.
fine. This is
You know?
why these are my two things I'm hoping for. Either I die
What
and
the-
make a new character, and hopefully get more OP stats,
if
or
you
2, he dies.
if you want to die, boss, you should have just left your armor on and sank to the bottom. I mean, you had
I'm
your
not gonna kill
opportunity.
myself.
You can
I'm not
suicide
gonna
yourself
die
at
on
any time.
purpose.
I'm
You
not
can
gonna kill
decide
myself on purpose.
life is not worth living and just
that's not my
stab yourself
character,
with your dagger or something, you know.
Hey,
Meet
Greg,
me
you're
at the
talking
office. Anytime you
so loud
want.
that You're
I'm-
actually echoing
I
into
wouldn't
my
stop,
headphones from out here.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop you from killing yourself if you.
No, but I'm not gonna kill myself just because I'm upset. I'm gonna if I die because of that. Like when I was dying to that Kraken. If Lyric didn't get that heal off, I didn't want to die. If Lyric didn't get that heal off, I would have died.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you were still, you know what, boss? You were technically still in the air because it does take some time for you to fall. So
but
yeah,
no,
I mean, it
when
was
you were
totally
first
fair.
having me go down.
It was
When
totally
you first
fair
were having me
to
just
have
drown,
her.
I mean, I was okay with that until Lyric actually brought up I didn't remember she had a ranged heal.
Yeah,
She brought
does.
that up, and I was like, wait a minute, here we go.
No, I mean that you were absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right. You're still in the air, so she hit you in the air with the heal.
Yeah.
To heal
No,
you, so
that's
you
fine,
woke
but-
up. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm gonna actually make it a backup character just in case. But yeah, no, it's. I mean, it's not something I'm not hating on him. He rolled a great character. Congrats to him.
Dude, you should have
And
seen.
hopefully,
I mean, we went through character discussions with him. I mean, because he was
Uh-huh.
being human and he wanted to be a fighter, and I literally talked him out of it because, oh my god, he ended up with like 20 plus strength, and his
Yeah,
character
I
got
believe
like really fucking crazy, and then he wanted to like plate armor up his character too. So it was like
Yeah.
it got to the point where it was like, this is crazy. So we had
Well,
to
again,
talk
like-
about it, and you know all the changes I kind of made to like, you know,
Yeah.
because I talked to you about it, John.
I know. Oh,
I'm,
no,
not,
I know.
I'm never gonna get a wolf that awesome again.
No,
Okay.
she's absolutely beautiful, and I never get yet to draw her. I'll see if we can get a picture of Snowy for you this week. In
By the way, why
memoriam,
is
man.
I have a question for you. Why are you having the monk use shields?
Hmm?
Why would the monk have a shield?
You know what? I decided, like, you know what? There was someone who was supposed to join our campaign. There were a couple different people that were supposed to join our campaign.
Okay.
And it began, as I said, I try to accommodate everybody. And I said, you know what? If you want to be a monk and have, like, a little shield and, you know, and have a fucking staff or a spear or something, I said, okay, that's fine. Because they were,
Yeah.
I told them monk was more like barehanded kind of, you know,
yeah, well,
stuff.
that's kind of what my thought is, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
like, why is there a shield in there? I'm
You
like,
know,
alright.
but I mean, he wanted to use like a staff, and then he said he wanted to use a flail, and it like, here I'm
Okay,
just gonna stop the stream at this point. We can talk about it still.